uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. Drunk and Eddie, Carol keep him in check, along with John Wick and Steve Pence. Johnny Yuma, he got the right diet. Mr. Nice Guy looking heavy, I might try it. Maddie, Courtney, and Evo.
Hey, why do I look weird?
He's coming back for his people. Come get some Jay, yeah, trade for Trump. We all love Willow Pie, Brick got the play. What's up to Kim Tone? I got to say hello to Julius Newman, Riggle Brothers, me Vato. Hemi Graham, got the Linko like Pronto. Jim Bob
What's up, Nikki? How are you?
Gene Spratt and Gene Smith, don't confuse him. Boris might snap off, he's sick of this.
I don't know why I'm so blurry. Why am I so blurry? It's weird. Danny Huddy, saying what's up on the daily now. No, we don't play around. These minds just might lay you out. If you wild out, Carol will put you in timeout. You can come test the chat and find out if you're antique. What's up, Matt? What's up, Indigo? Hey, Dottie. I don't know why I'm so blurry today. I'm not normally this blurry. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie I'm like way behind. Great hosts, and we got 50 miles for the trolls. Let's roll. What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a good day. Turn this music off. That's weird. I wonder why it's so blurry. It's gonna bother me. Oh well, nothing I can do for right now. What's up, Slim Shady? How the heck you guys doing today? Hope y'all are having a good day. I know I am. Had a relaxing day. Had a little fun last night. Got to go watch some cops go crazy. Well, not go crazy, but watch a little cop action. What, Brownie? Brownie wants everybody to say hi. You want to say hi to everybody, Brownie? All right. Dude, come on, you guys, please. Please. Last night she pulled my wires out. You're working on RC cars? Matt, what kind of RC cars do you have? You want to know what? When I was married, geez, it was probably 2017. I really wanted an RC car. I used to race them when I was a kid, but I wanted a gas-powered one. And so for my birthday, I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna go buy myself a gas-powered RC car. And she's like, well, I'll go buy you one for your birthday. I want to buy you one. And like, she showed me which one she was gonna buy me, and it was like one of these like $40 Radio Shack ones. And I don't want to be mean, but it's like, that's not what I wanted. So I went and got myself out. I went and bought myself a Traxxas Max freaking gas-powered RC car. It comes in, and she had the thrift store, so I was really busy with that. And I go to start it, and it wouldn't start. So then I sent it off, and they said there was an issue with it, so then they sent it back to me. But guess what? I've never started it. I've had it since 2017. A nitro truck from Traxxas, and I've never freaking started it. Yeah. I used to race when I was younger. Not professionally, but just locally. What's up, Julius? What's up, Hemi? Nice to see you again, bud. I miss you, man. James Winter. Matt, did you mention to your cousin that I recorded one of his officers getting hit on by a freaking crazy lady who was all up on drugs? I sent it to one of my buddies that's a cop. I didn't send it to your cousin. I should have. Andrew, what's going on? The kitty she's fine. Bothering me all the time, scratching me, all that good stuff. Yeah, it is. Hold on, you know what? Give me 1 second, Matt. Or 1 second. I'm gonna grab it. All right, I'm back. So I got the body off, right? But this is my monster right here. You know what? I gotta get it put together, and then maybe we can go racing. Did you go racing out there on 41? They said I can't race there because it's only for electric cars. Sorry. Whoa, excuse me. So how is everybody? Oh, shit, I gotta get Zoom going for when Drunk Uncle gets here. For his drunk ass. And I got some good news today. I found out how much I'm worth in the video world. It's a lot more than I thought. Yeah, it's huge. I bought it like, oh my goodness. Let's see. Sorry, I just got an email. Starting up Zoom for Drunk Uncle. Join with computer audio. Uh-oh. You guys can't see me again. There we go. I don't know what's going on today. My video quality sucks today. That's weird. Anyways, and by the way, so guys, anybody who's going to go on our Vegas trip October 9th through the 12th, if you're going to go, please let us know. We're trying to get we're going to rent a house or get a penthouse. We know some people who know some people. So if we can get a penthouse where everybody has their own room, like, you know, like penthouse, like, oh my gosh, what's that show? Oh my gosh, where they get married, or the honeymoon, or what do you call it, the bachelor party show. Anyways, we're going to have a big old huge suite or a big old house. So we got to know within the next week. So let me know, because we got people who knows people who can get us a deal. We're thinking about, for the whole entire time we're there, it's like $300 for like a 4 or 5 day in a nice either suite penthouse or in a house. And that's pretty good for 4 or 5 days. So let me know if you want to go. I already know Kim Tone's going for sure. I'm going. Drunk Uncle's going. Lots of people are going, guys. My buddy Taiho's going. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, Hemi, you know what, Hemi? You gotta send me your phone number, buddy. We gotta call. Yeah, Aaron, where is? I don't know where the cat is right now. I just fed her, so she stopped bugging me, or he stopped bugging me. I keep saying she. I know it's a dude. Oh well. I'm getting old. That's what my stepdad does. He's like 85, and he's always like... Oh wait, I just saw her jump. Where's that brownie up there? Was that brownie jumping, or was that her? Where's Brownie? Where are you? Well, you're right here. No, that was a kitty then behind me. Okay, here, Brownie wants to say hi to everybody. We'll let Browner say hi. Say hi, Brownie, huh? Harold's doing good. Harold's doing really good. He's a spoiled cat. He gets wet cat food 3 times a day. Otherwise, he won't stop meowing at me. So he's a happy cat. I just saw him jump up like right in this area a few seconds ago. So you might see him behind me. Who the heck knows? Who the heck knows? What's up, Snookies? What's up? But yeah, if you guys weren't watching last night, this cop, I was outside taking out the trash after the show, and I hear, you know, whoop whoop, you know, and I hear a car chase. So, and I looked down the street, and I was like, hey, it's going down my street. So I look down my street and I'm gonna go down there and film it. I get down there and film it, so I'm filming it, and this girl is all drugged up. She goes up to the cop, and he's like, "Get away from me, step back." And she's like, "No, I want to talk to you." And then she's like, "Hey, you want to go hang out? You want to go smoke?" She said cigarettes, but I think we all know what she meant. Oh my gosh, it was just hilarious. It was hilarious, whatever you want to call it. Man, I still don't know why the quality is so bad on my. I'm normally not that color. Maybe it's because it's darker today than normal or something. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Who knows? Let's see, what else was I going to answer? What else are we going to talk about today? It's 6:14. We got about 10 minutes before Drunky Drunk gets in here. Anybody here from California wants to move the hell out? Other than me? Alright, what are you guys doing? Brownie! Get out of there. Brownie's being a little pain in the butt now. You were busy last night, triple modding? Oh, nice. Modding for a lot of people. But it's cool. So now we had fun. Even that girl even came and kind of hit on me a little bit. I'll have to. I'll wait to show it till Drunk Uncle gets here. I think it's funny. Yo, what's up, Mr. Nice Guy? What's going on, big boy? You know, I am working on a project for you, but I haven't had a chance to finish it yet. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta email this person back. Hold on. Let's see. Gotta email this person back. Sorry, guys. One second. Almost done typing. Okay, there we go. Oh, so I kind of got some good news. I don't know. I guess, well, I mean, it's good news for me. I don't know. The trolls were thick last night on me. I know they were trick on that were thick. The trolls were really bad for Venom. Is it Venom? No. Villain. Villain had a lot of trolls on there, but he doesn't have anybody modding his channel. Like, I went in there and I seen some guy just like N-word. Why didn't I offer that young lady a scooter ride? You know, sorry, I don't need that in my life. What's up, Johnny? I mean, don't get me wrong. If she was not on drugs, she would be a gorgeous young lady. But I don't need that in my life. No, not at all. Great. Now this thing is sliding down again. Now it's too tall. I gotta figure out a better solution for you guys for this. I still don't know why. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you guys something. So I can do this. Maybe this will help. So in San Francisco as I call it, we were driving through San Francisco Castro District 3 years ago. Look, it says your memories on Facebook. People don't believe me when I say this is what we saw. Look, these guys are walking in the Castro District. This is on Castro Street, right off the corner of Castro and 18. And look, the guys are not wearing nada. Two gays walking around. I'm sorry. The one guy was wearing a hat, and they were both wearing socks on their, you know what. Oh, and I forgot sandals. But so yeah, that's what these guys were wearing. Walking down the street in the Castro District on a Saturday. So, I posted this. This was something I posted on Facebook. See, looks like it says your memories on Facebook. Yeah, that's the Castro District in San Francisco, guys. Let me see something. Let me see why the quality is so bad. You guys want to see what I'm looking at up here? That's my big ass screen. I got my little computer here. We got my Roadcaster over here, my controller. Gotta have your drink right there, your salad, my salad to snack on. Let's see if the camera's better now. Actually, it's a little bit better. It actually is. Ah, how nice. But that's not better. There we go. Maybe not better. I don't know. You and Snook, really, both you guys were not modding. Now, what channel were you guys modding for? That actually does look better. What channel were you guys modding for? I'm curious. Because I know you guys mod for a lot of channels. In fact, do any of you guys mod to where you're on the Discord with them? What's up, Ubex Moto? Because, oh shoot, let me go to, I forgot about drunk. Because here's why I ask. I'm looking at buying either this live view thing or something similar, like Chris has a Pterodac. And what this is it's a mobile thing to where you can, it's like it's a modem. It's basically a really good modem, so you never lose. It's a little too high still. I know, right? Problem is I'm using my iPad. How about that? There we go. And then we want to turn it, oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me nuts. What if I use this one? Now it's, let's see. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt. I had it the other night using something, but I don't want to use that again like I did last time. What are we gonna do to fix this? This thing slides too much. Can't use my Crown Royal bottle. No, but what the reason why I'm asking is this. Okay, now let me put it down just a little bit. All right, there's better. What I'm gonna do is hook up Discord, so that way and have headphones, cause then you guys can be talking to me and you can be like, "Hey Eddie, this person's asking a question that you got to answer on chat," right? So that's why I want to have Discord, so I can have it in my ear. I'll have like a backup cell phone or something like that. But that's the goal eventually. And so I know like God Rides a Harley does that with Chris. If you guys don't know WYSIWYG. So that's what I'm working my goal towards. I forgot it. I gotta hit play on this thing. Great, now I gotta move it again, because I gotta hit record. Son of a gun. Because if I hit record, then you won't see the little yellow things anymore. And there we go. But yeah, I want to do this thing. It's like $1,500, and it's 1,000 or it's like probably you got to buy 2 cell phone signals. You know, and I already have Verizon, so I can do one Verizon. And I'll have to get like AT&T or something, I guess. But that's gonna be how I'm gonna do it. I just gotta justify it, right? I mean, I'm gonna have to start going places, but I'm also gonna have to start, you know, getting enough donations to pay for stuff like that, because it's expensive. So that way I can get you guys the help. He has mods. You were modding for him last night? Well, I saw someone say N-word over and over again, Snooks, all last night. And I was like, holy jeez, they need to stop it. But did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Speaking of that, so they're there, and there's Antifa's throwing their junk. They're throwing these little bombs that have little pieces of metal in there. Right? And then they either hit you and hurt you, or you run over them with your tire, and it blows up your tire, or it puts a hole in your tire. It's freaking crazy. Freaking crazy. Whole bunch of people were there that I know. Whole bunch of people that I kind of wish hadn't gone there because they could get themselves in trouble. And then like it was weird. I'm watching it, and Antifa was, Antifa overpowered these people, and it's sad to see that because we're losing to Antifa, folks. I don't know if we just need more soldiers on the ground, or what we got to do. I can't go to Antifa. I mean, I can't go to Portland right now, right? What the hell are we gonna do? What the heck are we gonna do? Um, my good news is though, today I finally got a hold of. Hey, you guys, Panda, leave him alone. Finally got my. Oh, here's Drunk Uncle. I finally got a hold of the right person at the DMV today. So in 3 days, they're gonna fix my license to where it's not just a restricted license. It's gonna be a full-on license. Whoa! What the hell happened to you?
Tidied up.
Hold on, let me put Drunk Uncle on the screen. You guys got to check this guy out. Holy jeez Louise. Oh, by the way, did you get a package today at work?
I did.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure it got there because it said it got there. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna let.
Hold on, let me put you on the screen.
You ready to go outside already? All right. When he comes back, I'll give him some of this gift.
Hopefully he likes them. My dogs are very picky. I bought some some treats for Drunk Uncle's doggy.
For the bubbers.
Yeah, so I don't know if Bubba's is like my dogs. My dogs are like, they only eat certain things.
Oh, Bubba, I think he'll probably eat almost about anything.
Really? Well, I got. It's supposed to be really good beef flavored. Why? Okay, here. So you must be behind me. Go this way. There we go. Look at the Drunk Uncle. He's shaved. He looks like he's freaking. Holy shit! He looks like he's 20 years old.
Oh, I guess I need to keep the beard shorter then.
You do, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. You kind of look like me when I was a kid.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of you before, and I was like, that looks like me.
Right? Hold on. Okay, you know what? You tell everybody how your day is. I'm gonna find this picture real quick.
My day was, I guess, somewhat uneventful. I got a vinyl record in today. I got a Tool album in, and oh, thank you, Snooky, and hey, Kim. And I got in my vinyl record little holders, and so I think I'm gonna start displaying some of my vinyl collection around the shop to liven it up a little bit.
Nice.
Thank you, Kim. Let's see, anything.
Man.
Not pretty uneventful.
Yeah, I can't believe how young you look right there, bro. Holy jeez Louise. Holy jeez Louise.
Well, what made me get rid of it is when I was going to sleep, because a lot of times I'll sleep on my side. Like my beard was folding up and getting in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
And I can only take that for, what's up, Nikki? I can only take that for so long before I'm just like, no.
Yeah, that can be a pain in the ass, can't it? I'm trying to see. I know I posted some pictures up recently of me when I was younger. Let me see if I can find them. So what else is going on? Anything special over there?
Not really.
Well, that sucks. Did you see the video from last night?
No, I seen one of the clips. I was going to ask you about what it was. But Ash, I own a couple of vape shops. So that's what I do.
All right, I'm going to throw this. This is probably not a good one to go off of, but we'll do it anyways. I have a better one that would be better. Let's see, Chrome. Let me go into the page, and then we'll go side by side. I don't think this is a good picture to go off of, really. But, wait, now I gotta put you in front so everybody can see.
Hello, Indigo.
I don't know, look to your right, drunk uncle. I don't know, what do you guys think? It might be kind of close. No, not that far to the right. Just like barely to the right. No, that's not a good picture to compare. Oops, now you're underneath me. Maybe a little bit, huh? What do you think? What do you guys think? This is me. Oh, this is my sister's wedding. That was me way back in the day. I'm trying to find it, though.
See how you like them?
Oh, yeah, let's see how he likes these treats.
Big old bag.
Good, I hope it's a big bag.
Big ass bag.
Heck yeah, I hope he likes them. Well, you know, he's part of the show, too. Everybody likes checking out freaking your puppers. Antifa is always in chats. Yeah, fuck Antifa. You know what, Antifa? You can go fuck yourself. Because I know you're watching my channel. You know how I know that they're watching? One day, or on Friday or Thursday night. I think it was Friday night. Oh, yeah, he likes them. On Friday night, I talked about how I got a DUI once, right? Within 2 minutes, it's all over Twitter. Somebody posted it all over Twitter. So I know Antifa's watching this show. So you know what, Antifa? Go fuck yourself. But thank you for the penny you're giving us in our pockets. We enjoy it. Oh, he likes them. Cool. Good.
There you go. You have to do tricks to get them? What?
I picked out the right ones then. Good.
That's right.
Bubba says thank you, and so do I.
Hey, you know, he's part of the show too, right? All right, so let's see. So that's an older picture. Let me see if I can find a better picture. Let me, oh shit, I closed that down, didn't I? What did I do wrong? Oh, it's up here. Duh. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can find a better picture. I know I got a better picture. I posted it in our chat a while ago. Let's see if I can find a better picture. I thought I have one up here. Let's see. You guys know who Icky Woods is? Here's the Icky Woods shuffle right here. If you guys don't know who Icky Woods is, that's Icky Woods. He played for the Bengals. He's the one that he's the one that started the dancing in the end zone. He's like one of the very first people to do that. He called it the Icky Woods shuffle. Here we go. There's me younger in the white shirt. This was actually in Anchorage, Alaska at Chilkoot Charlie's. This picture right here. Oh wait, I know where I can. I posted the pictures. Where did I post them at? See, now you guys got me going on a tangent. All these, see where I'm wearing like a biker's vest? I'm a clamper. It's a club I belong to. It's another drinking club that I belong to. And, so yeah. That's we have our big, huge dances. This one right here where I'm sitting in my wheelchair where my tie's all messed up. That was, my wife wanted a prom for her birthday. So we did a prom event. Where the heck is it? Oh my gosh, I can't find it now. Oh, there's me without a beard. Let's see, where are you? Don't you hate it when you can't find? I got so many pictures on Facebook, it's not even funny. Yeah, the Icky Shuffle. The Icky Woods Shuffle. It's not right there. Gosh darn it. Go to my albums. I know I put it up recently. Oh, my photos, it might be in there. What's that, drunk uncle?
Said I don't have a lot of pictures on my Facebook because I'm not very keen to having my picture taken.
I used to not be, but nowadays, like, I always have my picture taken, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially if they're like asking me to smile, I'm just like, man, if you get a smile, it's going to be natural. Like, you do not want me to smile unnaturally.
Yeah.
It looks fake.
Where did I
really look fake.
Yeah. I forget, where did we find this picture at? Oh, yeah, somebody posted on that De-Trumpify. This was me on January 6th, though, guys.
Oh, I think it's your main picture that reminded me of myself, and I was like, how the hell do you
What?
crop a Saint Bernard into a picture with me?
Right? Let's see. Maybe. I don't know. I think you look when right now though. You look so young, so that's what it is. Let me see if I can find. I know I posted these pictures recently. Oh, I posted those pictures. That was Donnie when he was like a couple weeks old. Hold on, I'm finding it. I'm finding it. There's me and the Freedom Angels. Here, you want to see me in Holland? I was like, that's me on that motorcycle. So this was 1984, so I was 8 years old. So the guy driving the motorcycle, his two legs do not work. He has two fake legs, and he's driving that motorcycle.
Huh.
Yeah. It's funny because my mom worked at a shelter or at a hospital for kids with disabilities, and then she has a kid with disability. So it's kind of like interesting how that worked out.
Of course, Snooky.
Gosh darn it, I know it's somewhere right here. There's Panda Bear. Oh yeah, if you guys have Costco, you got to get the croissants. Then you get the Havarti cheese. You get the antipasta, and then you just microwave it for like 30 seconds. Oh, it's so good. Very good. There's me with good old. My brain's freezing right now. MAGA Hulk. I know it's in here somewhere. Gosh darn it. If I don't find it in the next 30 seconds, I'm going to quit. I give up. Then I'll give up. Me and Anki. Me and Jen Lowe. Me and the boys. Freaking, I ran over this guy's foot like all the time. The guy with the nose rings. Okay, I'm not finding it. I give up. I give up. But I saw a younger picture of me up here a minute ago. We can use that one. Where was it? Because you kind of look like me in this picture up here too. We could be twins.
Yeah.
I can say I'm like 9 years younger, or however many years younger you are than I am.
I'm 38.
You're 38. Let's see, I can say I'm 6 years younger. You're talking about this picture that we look alike with Donnie? Is that the picture you're talking about?
No, your main picture on Facebook.
Okay. This one right here. That's my main picture on Facebook.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
Depends on if you take I used to wear glasses, and if you took a picture at an angle a few years ago, that's probably exactly what I'd look like.
I just saw an older picture a second ago. Now it went away. Yeah, this was Donnie when he was a puppy. These were all Donnie's puppy pictures. Little
I
brat.
poofed up for a little bit whenever I was eating way too much bread.
What are you trying to say? I'm fat?
No, my face got puffier because I was eating way too much bread, and I was on a Seroquel,
Okay.
and so for a sleep aid, and
Uh-huh.
Seroquel. Not only do you not remember anything, but it makes you very, very hungry. I would sit down with like a loaf of bread and just pull out four, like, 4 pieces of bread and like rip the crust off and like squish it into a ball and just.
I got you. Oh, I know how to find myself. I think I got pictures on MySpace still. Oh my gosh, I haven't been in MySpace for so long. Oh, I still got the password saved on my computer. That's funny. I know the photos are on there. That'll show a photo of me. Let's see photos. Here we go. If they pop up, half of them don't come up anymore. There we go. Kind of. Yeah, right there, kind of. With me in my red shirt. Let me look straight on. Dude, I'm serious, bro. I looking at you and I was like, holy shit, that was me a couple years ago. Like 10, 15 years ago. Where are they? See, they lost a lot of my pictures. That sucks.
Without these big, beautiful holes I've got in my face.
Yeah, I don't have the big, beautiful holes in my face. They lost most of my pictures here. Look, that one's even halfway coming. Or halfway
Girl
working.
at my corner store got, I guess she got a little drunk on her birthday and got a fucking face tattoo.
Really? That's not good.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I noticed it the other day. I was like, oh, is that new? And she's like, yeah, that Bud Light got me fucked up on my birthday. I was like, well, stay the hell away from Guinness or Newcastle. Ain't no telling what the hell you end up with.
Right? Oh my
But I
God.
don't know if she said she was drunk, but she mentioned today that she done it herself. So I don't know if it's.
She
I'm
did it
assuming
herself.
she meant to do a heart, but it didn't. It doesn't look like a heart. It kind of looks like a. I have another acquaintance from back in the day that had the county that he was born in tattooed on his face.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. He was a tattoo artist. I mean, I guess you can get away with that.
Yeah.
The rest of his body had really nice tattoos, but on his face he had like prison tattoos.
Oh well, I had a buddy. Well, I still have a buddy down in Lompoc. He's got his gang name tattooed on his face and stuff like that. You know, not good. But I mean, he's. Oh well.
Last night, Indigo.
One more. I got one more place to look. I don't know. I'm stuck on this now. I want to figure this out here. I want to see this. Let's see if I have it in here. I don't know why. I keep looking at you and I was like, holy shit, it's myself 20 years ago. It's gonna drive me nuts. Let me see if I can find this one photo. Maybe not. I guess not. Oh well, fuck it. I'll find it later and then we'll talk about it later. Close. Get rid of that. All right. Anyways, back to the show. So you were gonna ask me a question about last night, right?
Yeah. I mean, I seen the clip of the lady who was like, you know, do you want to hang out? You pull over here and hang out. But what was the whole reasoning for all those cops being there?
I honestly don't know. I showed up. I showed up and there was just like a whole boatload of cops there. What?
I did. Dorothy. Whenever I mess with my beard, I go ahead and take my hair off.
Damn.
Might as well knock it out in one cleaning. You know?
Yeah. No, we so what happened is I was taking out the trash and I looked down the road and I seen this whole shitload of people, or I heard the cops going and I saw like a what do you call it, like a car chase. So I put the trash can away and then I started heading down there and they had the girl arrested and they had the guy arrested. Well, they had him in handcuffs. I shouldn't say arrested. So I'm just watching it for like 20 minutes and then they took a whole bunch of stuff out of her pockets, right, and kept it. So I thought she was going to jail. Then they came back and took her out of handcuffs, and I'm like, well, that's weird. So then she's just sitting there, and some of the cops left. She's sitting, so one cop moved his car up, and she walks over to him, and she's like, hey, you want to go hang out? And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, really? You want to go hang out? And I was like, dang. Then she came over to me. In fact, let's watch it right now. I was waiting for you to watch it.
I didn't see her come over to you.
Well, she kind of walked up to me a little bit.
You want to party?
Pretty much. Well, I don't know. I think that as soon as she realized she was on camera, she walked away. I think that's what happened.
I got the light hooked up.
Nice.
Yeah. So everything's done except for those wires that I clipped. I guess I probably should just tuck those away, even though I clipped them off flush. I should still cover them up.
All right, I'm going to make you smaller. That's what she said. Put you right there. There we go. There's Drunk Uncle. We're going to go here. We'll watch this video. Oh, man, why is that so big? That's what she said.
Owie!
There's something. Why is it cut off right there? Did I not edit this video right? Let me look at something over here. Oh, I think I know why. It's in theater mode. Let me put it in default mode. There we go. There we go. Now you can see it all. All right. So here's the video. This crazy chick.
If you want, you can just pull in right here and then hang out for a minute if you want.
She's like, you can just pull in right here.
You know you like my videos.
We
Hit
can
that
hang
like
out.
and subscribe button down there.
Go over there. Go over there. No, go over there.
And by the way, she's like really far away from me, so I had to like make this audio like 10 times louder than it should be. So it might sound kind of shitty, but oh my gosh, you hear this?
Go over there. Sophia! Get away from me.
You hear in the cops like, get away from me. And her boyfriend or whoever the guy she was, he's like, Sophia, get over here.
I just wanted to know if you were okay.
I'm good. Go back over there.
Where are you gonna go tonight?
She's trying to ask the cop.
Stick around and hang out with me if you want.
She's like, you can just stick around and hang out with me if you want. She's asking if he wants to go hang out with her. No, she's gonna ask him again.
I will, but if you want, you can just pull in right here and then hang out for a minute if you want.
She's like, if you can just pull in right here and hang out, we can smoke.
I have a cigarette. You can
I got a
smoke.
cigarette. Can you guys hear her? She's asking if he wants to smoke with her.
I'm sorry.
That girl was crazy, man. You guys hear that? I don't know where DK lives. Are you guys talking about DK Records? Don't know where he lives. Who knows? Who knows? What's up?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
Like, she kept staring at me, so I was like, hey, how are you?
Do it look like I got some candy?
Yeah, right.
They let me go.
Well, that's good. What did they pull you guys over for?
Sorry?
Can I ask why they pulled you guys over?
Not sure.
So I'm not sure. I just heard the license siren, so I came to check it out.
Drugs are bad.
Yeah, it was crazy last night. She was weird.
She'd probably be pretty hot if she wasn't on dope.
That's what I said, right? I mean, look at her. I mean, she's a decent-looking girl, but yeah. I mean, unfortunately, she's on dope. All right, so let's go to. We'll rewatch. What's his name? Villain. Because he's the one that was in Portland last night that had all that good stuff. Although, so I have an issue. I don't know. If I was there, you know, I don't know. I think he could have filmed more than what he did. That's all I'm saying. I could be a dick saying that, but.
Hey guys, I'm here at the.
Okay, let me fast forward it because I started later on in the day.
Whatever you want to say about this guy, like you've got to at least give him that.
So this is when the action starts happening. Let's see. I guess it was when he was interviewing that guy.
Yeah.
That was the first one we met. Like,
So this guy is
Cigar or
Antifa.
not, show him that scar on your neck, would you? Like he did jump in the fray, and like this Christian or whatever his name, what was his name? You probably know it. Jeremy Christensen. That guy is a giant, crazy man.
Well, him
He's
and we all
strong.
steal
This guy
everybody's
jumped
stuff.
in the fray and took a knife to the neck to stop him from stabbing people. So whatever you want to say about
This guy, I don't care about this. It was right after here, I think, wasn't it? When all the action
and
started
Jeremy
happening?
Christensen, like several people, look him up online. There's some.
Trying to get to where the
Hold
action
on for a
was.
second.
Let me find
Here
it.
right now.
Oh yeah, that's where
I'm
it gets.
blinded. Uh-oh. We've got people macing and spraying. People are getting attacked. I can't quite see everything right now. My ears are still ringing.
get the fuck out of here!
See, somebody was macing each other.
Definitely a lot of mace in the air right now. Mace in
Was
the air
it
right
before
now.
this when they had more stuff, or is it after this? I'm trying to
Oh
remember.
shit, I gotta get out of here. It's still in the air.
Can't remember.
Yeah, me either. Alcohol's bad.
It's still sprinkling down in the air over there.
I think it was before this, wasn't it? You look. Oh, no. It's coming up. Here we go.
Those are loud.
Here we go. It's right here. This is when all the good stuff happens.
This is the security group from the event. I don't know if they're going to get these people or if they're going to their cars. Fireworks, another percussion. Those are loud.
That was pretty big.
Hey guys, create this line, complete the line from these guys. Let's go. Put some magnets right here.
See, now they're shooting paintballs. They're shooting paintballs toward Antifa. What's up, Paul? What's that, drunk?
Said I hope they frozen.
Jesus stood like fascists on the front line.
I don't know. I thought they'd be going towards them, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah. I got a lot of it. Yeah, most definitely.
I just didn't understand why they're. Hold on.
Make sure they're safe.
There we go. You want to? Let me see how loud you are. Want to talk, drunk?
Huh?
I'm just trying to see how loud you are. Hold on.
No.
I'm trying to equal out the video, so here's what I don't understand. I don't understand why they ran away or ran back.
They need an exit. Guys, keep on moving with us. Don't stay here by yourself if you're trying to heal up. Let's go.
Maybe they got word that they were trying to kettle them or something.
Maybe.
Stay away from those flashbangs. They're not normal, man.
No, they're not. They burn your eyes.
They've got a pretty intense percussion too.
They do have a very intense percussion. Intense percussion, and somehow they got a hold of tear gas.
If you see it blow up, it'll blind you for a minute.
Good night, Aaron. Have a good night, buddy.
Quincy's right there. He's fine.
Quincy's right there. He's fine.
I didn't see Quincy having a stream last night. Did conservative preacher not have a stream?
I don't know.
Because I tried to look, he didn't have a stream on.
What were they even out there for? Oh, Christian worship event.
Yeah, they had a Christian worship where Antifa attacked him on Saturday.
Didn't some kids get attacked too? Like little kids.
They had a flashbang go off that almost hit a kid, but the mom put her hand out and the mom got hurt.
Thought I heard that on Liberal Hive Mind today.
Maybe. Now I gotta say, I've learned, because I've gotten in a lot of trouble for this. So with everybody washing their face off, I would kind of get out of there. Because there are people who don't want their faces shown right there, you know what I mean? But, you know. Because if they have a mask on and they take it off just to clean their eyes, don't go film them. Just something I learned, been threatened over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've done it, so I'm not saying he's bad for doing it. I'm just saying just something I've learned.
Well, I'm sure somebody clipped that by now.
Oh, BCP was on
I think
Facebook?
Those
Okay.
flashbangs were dead center of my screen, weren't they?
Yeah, they were.
Someone
We saw
sent me
them.
a $50 super chat. Roxanne, stop sending me money, Roxanne. I appreciate it, but you don't got to do that. Thank you. She says, never ever has Joey been violent. She raises his hand and says, God bless you. He raises his hand and said, God bless you. Thank you.
That's a nice dodge
Looks
round
like I
comment
missed some
right
other
there.
Snapchats after the event, so thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Joey.
I didn't even see Joey there. Was Joey there?
Joey.
It's surprising we haven't seen too much from Antifa in a while, except for LA.
So you guys, all this chaos is because there was a Christian worship event that came to town, and because of the history of violence towards non-activist groups, they called out anybody and everybody that would come film or come protect them. So the Antifa BLM crowd is claiming that the reason why they came to protest is because the association of the Proud Boys and Joey Gibson and that sort of thing. But I don't know. It's for you to decide.
I didn't see Joey Gibson, but maybe I didn't watch the whole thing though either. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Everybody who's watching in the chat room.
This is what they're throwing right here. It's all welded. That rebar right there. That's how evil these people are. And for anybody out there saying that what we're doing is instigating this, well, why don't you bring your ass out here to Portland to see it for yourself? Because I've took a stand since 2016, and this shit's been going on.
Let me see that again, Tiny. So if you guys don't believe this or you think it's some kind of conspiracy theory, you can look through Antifa social media and you can see them bragging about making these. They had these in CHOP. They've bragged about making these. They've taken pictures of scattering them at different intersections at different places. So what's this called in the military term? There's a military word for this.
I didn't think Antifa would be
shrapnel.
clever enough to make those.
No, what this
Right.
is you throw this on the ground so it cannot land in any way that you can drive over it. This is made to pop tires.
Yeah, it always has one side.
Caltrop.
Exactly the stuff that James Bond shoots out of his bow.
What'd you say?
This wasn't the first one.
Yeah, they throw. Are this yours? They'll throw a whole pile of them. They've shown like themselves making them online before. What are those called, Rob? Do you know what these are called? Caltraps. That's what they're called. Caltrap. So what these are is they're made to be thrown. So you throw them on the ground, and there's no way for it not to land with a spike up. So they're made to be thrown in front of people's cars and pop their tires.
And you can't throw those at Antifa because Antifa don't drive because they don't have licenses or money for a car because they live at home with mommy and daddy.
Hey, where's that middle?
Be funny to see the Antifa caravan like drop off, like you're being dropped off at school.
Right?
Hi, Mom. I'll be done by midnight.
I honestly, I think they take the buses or something like that. But so here's another thing. So like, you know what, guys? As soon as my license fixed, by the way, I'm gonna go up to Trade for Trump's house. Trade for Trump is gonna. I have this bigger mobility scooter. I've shown it to you guys before. We're gonna plexiglass around the whole entire thing, right? And I'm gonna start going to these fucking places, guys. Because if I can put the plexiglass all the way around, they can't hurt me. They can't hit me with a gun. Well, they can't freaking hit me. They can't spray me. So I'm gonna go and we're gonna have some little, stuff underneath there, like some James Bond type shit. And we're gonna go through and just break this stuff. I'm just gonna run through these motherfuckers, right? Because the cops don't show up. So why not? What do you think, Trunk? You think I just run over these guys? You think the cops are really gonna come all the way to California to arrest me just because I run over some Antifa fucking pieces of shit? I mean, maybe they could get together and flip me over, but as long as I just keep my hand on the throttle and just don't stop, I don't think they'd be able to. Put zappers on it?
Probably have to be a one and done in whatever town that you go to, because once they see that you got that, they think you're coming back. They're just gonna pour paint on it, and you wouldn't be able to see where the fuck you're going.
Well, you know what I could do is there's this stuff that you can put on there that would make it so the paint won't stick to it. Like you have a certain oil on there, the paint will hit it and just go roll right down.
Okay.
Like Rain-X. Wouldn't Rain-X do that? If I put Rain-X on there and they throw paint on there, it should just go.
I don't know.
Or maybe get some of that Billy Mays shit. Look at this. We waxed this car and look, we put the water on there and the water doesn't stick. We throw paint on there and look, the paint just rolls right off.
Yeah. That'd
Right.
be something to look into, because that would be my worry.
Yeah.
It'd
Maybe
be
I'll,
enclosed thing, and they'd pour paint on it, and you wouldn't be able to see where you're going, and then
maybe I'll put a windshield wiper on the front.
squeak, squeak, squeak.
Right. I've already got the horn. I already put the horn on there where it's you know, the real loud freaking semi horn. Heck yeah. Oh, Andrew, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have pepper spray shooting out the bottom and spraying up, right? Because those fuckers, they got their mask on. If it's down below, low at the bottom of my scooter and sprays up, can you imagine how that's gonna get underneath their masks and shit like that? Yeah, you know, run flat tires too, because they throw those cow prongs out there, huh? I don't know.
Why don't we go in here?
That's a federal parking lot. That's
I'll
a
be
federal.
honest, we got some money for the other scooter, and I had to use it to get this scooter fixed. So, and then after I fixed that scooter, then they fucking bought me a new one.
Building.
But Trade for Trump says he's gonna do something really good for me.
We got to fucking figure it out.
You.
Right, Trade's gonna James Bond. What is the guy? What's James? Is it Q? James Bond special guy? No, that's the boss. Who's the person with James Bond that makes all this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But Trade for Trump's gonna be my James Bond maker. Put a weed eater underneath there.
Barely informed with Elad, $10 super chat, thank you. And a $5 super chat from Ryan K, thank you. Some water.
I wrap that shit in barbed wire or something.
You got any more water?
Right?
So how is this okay?
What'd you say?
What's going on in Portland? How is that okay? I mean, what is this?
Yeah, we're all sick of it. Like my stream was pretty happy to see that worship service earlier because they're just happy to see something positive taking place in downtown Portland. So this is Jeff Grace again, you guys. The man standing up against the tyranny of the biased political prosecution. They're prosecuting conservatives. They're going after them all over the country. But people can bomb federal buildings and they barely get felonies kept.
You know, it's effectively, thank God for everybody here because we stood strong, and God bless America because nothing got hampered. It was effective, mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Now, you're attacking people as they're going to their cars, blocking traffic, so we trying to clear the road. So, God bless America. Hey, Portland PD, where the fuck are you? Over.
It's a good point. Did you know they called several people called 911 at the event yesterday, and Portland PD never responded.
You know, we saw one Portland PD with 2 officers in it, and said, "Hey, what's up?" And they looked at us and kind of chuckled.
Those were the PR officers. They drive around and just observe. They very rarely ever do an act. They just drive around and observe.
Yeah, now you know what? I've always been back to blue, and I gotta say, yesterday really tainted my my stomach.
Yeah, I don't back to blue. I think both extremes are stupid. Back to blue and all cops are bastards are stupid. You need to treat each cop according to, and honestly, at this point, in most of my life, I've gone, if I have to interact with a cop that I don't personally know, I go in with distrust.
Maybe we should start making this stuff too.
Story.
Fast forward to this interview. I'm gonna just show you guys the action, because some more action happens up in a minute.
Like they did yesterday against.
Because then we got to get to the news.
And then they slapped.
Let's see. Oh, it's right here, I think. I think I fast forwarded too much. So it was like right after that interview.
Batter up.
They're throwing.
Oh, yeah, they started throwing concrete at people. Here we go. It's right here.
I can't see very well. They're shining the LED in my eye. Thank you for doing what you do. You are showing what most of us don't see. Stay safe, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
He's a liar. 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 You're a liar. Hey, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar.
I didn't shoot anybody. You shot me. You didn't know Jay.
So they're trying to say this guy maced somebody.
But I'm not trying to attack you. You look like it.
Like, see that girl right there in the redheaded girl? I don't know. What do you think, Antifa? I think she's one of the people we need to take her face down and see if she's at all these events and see who she works with.
We're so evil. I'm just trying to protect my work.
Hey, who's paying you?
Did you hear that? They just threw concrete at Tiny. That ding.
That's technically a foul, but that was pretty cool.
That's what they're throwing.
They're throwing big chunks of concrete. Tiny's gonna play baseball.
Yeah, Andy, it's hard to tell who's who nowadays.
Alright. Hey, we've accomplished.
It really is.
For all of you guys that are watching, all of you guys that watch the clips, all of you guys watching the restream, notice the lack of cops. There are zero cops. Zero cops anywhere.
That's because in Portland, they're told not to mess with Antifa.
The perfect time to start smashing.
Right? And that's my point. I don't understand why they didn't go attack them. There's no cops around, right? I don't understand it. I really don't. Maybe there's something I don't know. Who knows? See, look. Antifa is winning right now. Antifa's winning. Like, how many Antifa members do you see? Maybe 60? So there was like 20 security. I know that's like, 3 on 2 or 3 on 1, but still, they're little babies. See, they're throwing more stuff. Can you hear it? You can hear it tinging.
Miss me again. Miss me every time. Here we go. Heads up!
Start collecting it for retaliation.
Right.
Like, yep, thank you.
So it's like, I just don't know what to... See, like, if I was there, I would... Like I said, if I had that scooter with the plexiglass around there, I would just roll through there like a bowling ball. Take out as many of those fuckers as I could. Hell, you know what? For events like this, maybe I should just get a quad. Get a little quad, put plexiglass all the way around it and just run into these motherfuckers. But then I could get in real trouble. If it's a mobility scooter, I think I'm alright. You know what I mean? That's why I want to stick with the mobility scooter.
It's hard to say what I would personally do in this situation because I've never really been put in this. But if you had a consensus of, all right, this is what we're going to do, and it's like basically 3 on 1.
Yeah.
My strategy would be, and I don't think this is lethal, so I really don't think it's lethal. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. Is you jam your thumb into somebody's throat, not the esophagus, but you jam it like into their throat right there, and on at least 2 of them. So bap, bap, and then you've got to deal with the third one.
Yeah.
You know.
See, here's the problem. I'm a freaking hothead. I am. You guys have seen me. I'm a hothead. As soon as they got in my face, I would fight. As soon as they started throwing stuff at me, I would fight.
You kick their kneecaps. That was another strategy that I thought of. If I had to fight like multiple people at one time, or if I was fighting somebody that I knew was gonna beat my fucking ass, it would either be to the front of the throat, depending on how close I can get, or a front kick to the kneecap to try to buckle that shit.
Yeah.
Either way, I think they're gonna hit the ground.
Yeah, that's true. You know what I just thought of? You know, I just showed you guys my RC car. What about you ever watch Drunk? Well, Drunk doesn't watch TV. There's a show I like to watch. It's called Battle Bots. Dude, these guys build these battle bots that like there's this one flipper bot. He can take a 250-pound robot and flip it like 20, 30 feet in the air.
You're talking about those things that sometimes have like saws on them and shit. Yeah, I've seen clips of that.
Get the one with that. It's got like a hammer type head on there. You know, and I don't think those are good for battle bots, but you know, it's just about the right height to you're right near a guy's nuts, and just get right up there and just all day long just tap these guys on the nuts and just bam, 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 bam. I don't know. Well, I think that's enough of freaking Antifa, guys, because we're actually going to talk about it. There's a news channel, right? Oh, Matt Rogers, you're right. So, like, my stepdad, he's a bar fighter. He grew up in the bars, and he told me, he's like, you know what? He's all, there is no such thing as a fair fight. I was in the military. You know, there is no such thing as fighting fair. Think about it this way. You're fighting for your life. So it doesn't matter. You do whatever the hell you have to do to not die.
I would never strike anybody in the testicles unless it was the last ditch effort. And what I was going to do right after that is retreat. That's about the only time I would strike another man's testicles.
Yeah, but these aren't men. They're Antifa.
Yeah.
They're a different animal.
I understand.
They're a different animal. Fuck Antifa, right? They can go, hey, go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourself over there.
Right?
I'm walking here.
So I guess there was no Steven Crowder again today, huh?
No.
He posted something on YouTube the other day, just it was a screenshot or something, and he said, "Yeah, I'm getting better. I finally was able to walk a mile, so, you know."
And there's fucking sick people in the comments still saying that they hope he died.
Yeah, I know. They said that about me all the time too. Like, I get threatened all the time. Whoa, who's that? Michael Strahan's partner? I see some side boob right there.
I think I may have like shut down like 6 commies in one comment thread. I was just pointing out that I was like, you know, you're a fucking pathetic excuse for a human being to publicly wish death on somebody. I was like, you know, shit like that runs through my mind, but I would never say it out loud because I don't want that out there in the ether.
So you weren't here earlier when I showed this trunk. This is my gas-powered freaking RC car.
Word.
Freaking beast of a. It's a bad boy.
It's a bad boy.
Shit. What? I should just put my camera on there and just go. Nah, because then they mess with it, huh? They'd mess with it. All right, so let's see what's going on in the news today. Pentagon to require COVID-19 vaccine for all troops by September 15th. I'd be quitting the military.
I don't know if that's an option unless your time is up.
I think I've heard of people doing it before, so I think it is an option, isn't it?
Isn't that going AWOL?
No. You can. They give you an option to stop, don't they?
I didn't think so. I thought once you were in there until your contract was up, unless you had some sort of like. I have a cousin that broke his own leg to get out of boot camp.
I don't know exactly. 100%. Sorry, I'm looking for something. I gotta add something to my Crown Royal, but I can't find it.
What, more Crown?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh well. Antifa only has pistachio nuts anyways. What, Brownie? I already brought you up here, mamas. All right, so the Pentagon announced requirements for all members of the military to get the COVID-19 vaccine by September 15th. In a memo sent to the Department of Defense employees on Monday, Deputy Secretary Lloyd Austin said he would seek Joe Biden's approval to mandate vaccines for all active duty troops. Austin added he would not hesitate to move up the deadline in infections if infections continued. If they typed this wrong, F is not even close to the N, so I don't know why they did that. Austin added he would not hesitate to move up the deadline if the infections continue to rise. He added if the FDA gave final approval of the vaccines earlier than expected, the deadline could also be pushed to an earlier date. It came just days after Biden announced all federal employees to either be vaccinated or undergo regular COVID-19 testing. I don't know. I'm glad I don't work for the government right now. He's part of an RC club, Steven? Cool. I have never driven that one, to be honest with you. I told the story earlier. So if you want to hear the story about what happened with it. All right, so Senator Paul urges all Americans to resist mask and vaccine mandates. This is coming from a senator, folks. Coming from a senator. Wonder what he says about the government requiring active military to wear them. Let's see. Rand Paul has called on all Americans to oppose masks and vaccines, along with a new round of lockdowns. The Kentucky senator said the latest Democrat proposals on public health were not based on science and would only increase the power of the government. He argued that Democrats have used vast amounts of propaganda and fear to justify their actions. He added Americans could avoid government tyranny by simply standing up for the truth. Stand up. That's what we've been saying for a while. Let's see what he says right here. How long
It's
is this?
time for us to resist.
I'm going to play this. It's
They
3
can't
minutes
arrest
long. I'll be
all
right
of
back,
us.
guys. I got to grab
They
something.
can't keep all of your kids home from
Can they
school.
see it?
They can't keep every government building closed, although I've got a long list of ones they might keep closed or might ought to keep closed. We don't have to accept the mandates, lockdowns, and harmful policies of the petty tyrants and bureaucrats. We can simply say no, not again. Nancy Pelosi, you will not arrest or stop me or anyone on my staff from doing our jobs. We have either had COVID, had the vaccine, or been offered the vaccine. We will make our own health choices. We will not show you a passport. We will not wear a mask. We will not be forced into random screenings and testings so you can continue your drunk with power reign over the Capitol. President Biden, we will not accept your agency's mandates or your reported moves towards a lockdown. No one should follow the CDC's anti-science mask mandates. And if you want to shut down federal agencies again, some of which aren't even back to work yet, I will stop every bill coming through the Senate with an amendment to cut their funding if they don't come back to work in person. Local bureaucrats and union bosses, we will not allow you to do more harm to our children again this year. Children are not at any more risk from COVID than they are from the seasonal flu. Every adult who works in schools has either had the vaccine or had their chance to get vaccinated. There is no reason for mask mandates, part-time schools, or any lockdown measures. Children are falling behind in school and are being harmed physically and psychologically by the tactics that you have used to keep them from the classroom during the last year. We won't allow it again. If a school system attempts to keep children from full-time in-person school, I will hold up every bill with 2 amendments, one to defund them and another to allow parents the choice of where the money goes for their child's education. Do I sound fed up to you? That's because I am. I'm not a career politician. I practiced medicine for 33 years. I graduated from Duke Medical School. I've worked in emergency rooms. I've studied immunology and
For everybody
virology,
asking about
and I
Harold,
ultimately
here's Harold.
chose to become an eye surgeon.
Harold.
I've been telling everyone for a year now that Dr.
Harold's getting
Fauci
big.
and other public health bureaucrats were not following the science, and I've been proven right
Whoa, you know
time
what?
and time again.
All right, we're going to stop right there. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you think, Drunk? You heard more of it than I did. Give me your opinions. Let me hear it.
Well, he's right. They can't arrest us all. I mean, I don't really have to worry about any of this shit in the South.
Right.
But I honestly think that funding for public education should be dependent on where the parent wants to send their child to.
Right.
You know, why be forced to pay for a failing school system that you're kid doesn't go to.
No shit, right? I mean, like in I know some districts in Fresno, they let you send your kid to whatever school you want. Most places, if your kid lives on this street, you got to go to this school, which I think is stupid.
Yeah. If you can get there, go to whatever school you want to.
Right? I mean, they do it, so, so they can force you to go to certain schools, but some of these schools have really shitty, and people get around it anyways, right? What do? They go to their friends, hey, do you mind if I get my mail sent to your house so my kid can go in your school district? That's what they do.
Yeah.
I've known many parents that have done that. And it doesn't bother me. Well, I don't have kids, so I can't really get mad at it, but still.
Yeah, my neighbor that done really well in basketball, he didn't want to go to my the middle school that we were supposed to go to.
Uh-huh.
The high school that we were supposed to, because he wanted to play on a better basketball team and be challenged,
Yeah.
Instead of just being automatically the best player on any team that he would go to. It wasn't a challenge for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know, of course I didn't know the details back then. I don't know if they had to have his mail, the mom's or dad's mail, shipped somewhere else, but I just know that he didn't go to the same school as me during middle school or high school until I think it was junior or senior year. He decided to transfer, and I can't remember the reason why. But he was a great basketball player. He was the don't remember what year, but they have the is it the Coca-Cola high school men's tournament, like high school tournament or something like that for like each state? I think it was sponsored by Coca-Cola.
I don't know.
He was the only white boy on the team.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But he was basketball every day, all day.
That racist white boy?
Yeah.
Let's see, your dad got a blood clots in the lungs from the vaccine? Really? See, I'm scared, if you guys don't know, I'm disabled because my dad was exposed to Agent Orange, and my dad died early from Agent Orange. So, government wanted to jab something in me without testing it for long enough scares the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So let's see. The Republican National Convention Chair McDaniel, Joe Biden fails to act as the U.S. border crumbles. I think our U.S. border has already... we don't have a border anymore, I don't think. She criticized Joe Biden for the crisis at the Mexico border in a lot of tweets. Let's read her tweets. It says, Biden cares more about power than fighting COVID. That's why he'd force your 3-year-old to wear a mask, but won't secure the border. Hey, pretty spot on if you ask me, right? Especially,
I heard he was going to start force vaccinations of people crossing the border. Did I mishear that?
I haven't heard anything about it, but I don't know. You never know. We might see it later on in the news.
Yeah.
Who the hell knows? Let's see. There we go. Close that. Too many ads. There's so many ads on this thing. Yellen. The debt limit must be raised to avoid default. Avoid default. So our Treasury Secretary, this great woman, Janet Yellen, has urged Congress to raise the debt limit once again. She pointed out that the debt limit has been raised on a bipartisan basis in previous years. While waiting for the limit to be raised again, the Treasury has taken extraordinary measures to prevent a default on all debts. We don't need more debt, folks. We don't need to print more money either. We got to get more people working. Got to get more people going into the drunk uncle store and buying vape pens so he can hire more employees, right? It's a whole vicious circle.
That's right.
Right.
Now we're looking to open up a farm.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to need more people. But we got to get that money first.
That's how you build the economy. You have people buying stuff and selling stuff, and then they open up more jobs, right? Then they're paying more taxes, so then you can pay more to the cops, and then those cops are now working, so now there's more jobs again, so now they're paying more taxes and they're buying more stuff, and it's just a circle.
Yeah, it's going to cost us, not even to mention the cost of the land, the crop, the machinery, employees. It's going to cost us 60 grand just to get the license.
Yeah, right. You should hire me. I know how to grow it.
Yeah. I think that's, hopefully we can get a farm that's not too far away from me, but I think I might step away from the store for a little while, just to do something different, get my hands dirty, work out on the farm.
Heck yeah.
Give me a tan, give me some vitamin D.
Right. Oh, we got to hear about Cori Bush after we watch one of their ads.
Missouri. One America News Network.
At least it's only one ad.
That we have just launched a brand new social
I'm getting sick and tired of hearing about this Cori Bush lady, aren't you?
FreeTalk45.com. Finally, you have
Yeah,
the freedom
there's
to
a
express
same
your point of
video
view.
where she's acting
If
like
you're
she's
tired of
well,
the
she is a
social media
preacher, isn't
giants
she?
chipping away
So
at our most
Yeah,
basic and important
that's what she
right
has
to
listed
freedom
on her
of
thing.
speech.
I'm a preacher.
Shadow banning, censoring,
like all
and
bouncing
policing every
shit.
single post. Then freetalk45.com is just what you've
Think
been
about it,
looking
drunk.
for.
We could be our own
freetalk45.com.
testers. We could test.
Freedom of speech.
We'll be our own
online.
quality control.
Missouri Representative Cori Bush has no plans on backing away from her desire to defund the police. One America's Sam Volk has more.
Dumb bitch.
Missouri Democrat Representative Cori Bush is running the media circuit to defend her stance on wanting to defund the police. Recently speaking to CNN's Dana Bash, the far-left congresswoman declared it is her job to save lives. Part of saving lives, she claims, is the defunding of police for the common person.
My job is to save lives, the lives in my community, because when we're talking about every single year increasing the budget for police, and then the budget for like health and human services continuing to shrink, and St. Louis being #1 for police violence year after year after year, when we're adding more money to the police, but we're still dying.
For herself, how
Isn't
Do
St.
it.
Louis like one of the worst places you can live in America because of the
Yep.
violence?
Yep. I'm starting to get with Tim Pool has a weird aspect on it. He's like, yeah, defund the police. And he goes into explain it. And he's like, for the most part, the sheriff's department are pretty on point because they're elected officials.
Uh-huh.
And so he's like, you can generally rely on the sheriff's department, to keep the cool. But he's like, for, these big cities that want to say, defund or abolish the police, he's like, do it. Do it. Let them destroy themselves.
Look at this. So St. Louis was rated the 4th most dangerous place to live in America. Can you imagine if they defund the police, what it's going to turn into? Right?
I don't know what the first 3 are, so I would think
Let's look them up.
New York.
Stockton, I think, is
LA.
#1, isn't it?
Huh?
Stockton is #1, I think, isn't it?
Depends on how they rate their crime.
Let's look it up.
Say New York, LA, Minneapolis. Oh, Chicago, Detroit, LA. I figured those might be the first 3 ones.
Well, they got top 50, so let's see if your city is on here, folks. So 50 is Rochester, New York. That's number 50. 49 is West Palm Beach, Florida. I would have never thought West Palm Beach, Florida would be on there. Columbia, South Carolina. I know that they're pretty bad. Anybody watch Live PD? They had this motel there. It was like the Blue Door Motel or something like that. Springfield, Illinois. Now where does the Simpsons live? What do you think? Do you think they live in Springfield, Illinois, or Springfield, Missouri?
There's a bunch of Springfields all over the United States, so I don't think that's ever been figured out.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, though.
Shreveport, Louisiana. Syracuse, New York. Oh, by the way, you know how Hulu you can watch King of the Hill? Well,
Yeah.
So I went to go just to sign up so I could get like their free 2 weeks, to watch King of the Hill. And I go on my big TV. I have a babysitter who babysits my animals, and I guess that person put Hulu on my TV so they could watch it. So I've been watching King of the Hill for free.
Oh, there you go.
Pompano Beach, Florida. I wonder where that is. I mean, I know it's in Florida, but Corpus Christi, Texas, really? Warning: looters will be shot dead. Love your trigger something veteran. Trigger happy veteran, probably. Modesto, California. That's only a good hour away from me. Also, maybe you think it's Springfield, Oregon? Maybe. Greensboro, North Carolina. Who the fuck is calling me? And it's spam. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't mess up the stream.
I rarely, I always just pass through Greensboro, so I can't say anything on that.
Okay. Cincinnati, Ohio. Vallejo, California. I didn't know Vallejo was that bad. Remember Brittany, the girl? That's where she lived. I've been up there a couple times when we hung out. Hartford, Connecticut. Connecticut, really? There's a lot of trouble in Connecticut? Indianapolis, Indiana. That's where my dad is from. New Haven, Connecticut. See, I would have never thought Connecticut. Why Connecticut?
I don't know.
Really? You thought Corpus Christi wasn't that safe? Okay. Akron, Ohio. Now, I've heard Ohio is crazy. I've heard Ohio is pretty bad. Springfield, Massachusetts. Okay. Minneapolis, Minnesota. I've been there. I've been to Corpus. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I didn't know Louisiana was that bad. I thought everybody loved each other in Louisiana. Wow, Chicago's only number 31. This has got to be wrong. No freaking way. Toledo, Ohio. Dayton, Ohio. North Charleston, South Carolina. Washington, D.C. Okay, I thought that would have been higher up, too. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thought that would be higher up. Let's see. Buffalo, New York. Lubbock, Texas. I would have never thought Lubbock, Texas would be on here. Let's see. Odessa, Texas. Odessa's a small-ass town. Odessa, it's Odessa, Midland. Peoria, Illinois. Beaumont, Texas. Chattanooga. And I know because I've been to Midland, Texas. I've been to Houston. I can believe Houston. I hear Houston's pretty bad. Nashville, Tennessee. Lansing, Michigan. How is Lansing, Michigan higher up than frickin' Chicago? You know why? It's CBS. CBS doesn't know what they're talking about. Wichita, Texas. Okay, why do girls get tattoos on their boobs? New Orleans, Louisiana.
I don't get it either.
So Rockfield, Illinois is worse off than Chicago. Anchorage, Alaska is number 30. Well, Anchorage is pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty crazy. Oakland's number 12. So I've been there too. San Bernardino I've been to. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Never been there. Yeah, this is not a very good one. I think you're right, Hemi. This is fake news. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've been there. Stockton's number 8. I go there quite a bit. Cleveland, Ohio is number 6. Little Rock, Arkansas is number 6. This is not a good one. Springfield, Missouri. Baltimore, Maryland. I heard Baltimore is really bad. Memphis, Tennessee. St. Louis, Missouri is number 2 on this one. And Detroit is number 1. This is bullshit. This is not a good one. No freaking way. But then it's CBS News, so.
What's up, Brad?
What's up, Brad? Tattoos on boobs ruin them, right? The 10 most, let's see, here we go, for 2021. Let's see, USA Today, that was 2020. See, they're doing it by violent crime. I think that's why. Most dangerous cities in the U.S. And this is in 2021. Let's see what this one says. The top 10. Indianapolis, Albuquerque, Stockton, Cleveland, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Memphis, Baltimore. St. Louis, Missouri is #1 on this one. Well, that's where that Cori Bush chick is from. That's where Dumbass is from.
Yeah, like I said, fucking give the people with a level head on their shoulders. Give them some time to, we'll say like a year
Yeah.
to get their affairs in order so they can put their housing on the market and move slightly outside of where they're at.
I know Atlanta wasn't on there. Portland wasn't on there. That list, I don't trust that list either, guys. It was CBS though. It's CBS. They're fake news. What do you expect? All right, let's finish the rest of Cori Bush's lies.
However, having private security paid for by campaign donors is just part of being a congresswoman. In a recent viral clip, the Black Lives Matter activist turned lawmaker said she needs the private protection. When asked why she thinks her critics would call her hypocritical for having private security while wanting to defund public policing for average citizens, she accused her opponents of wanting her dead.
They would rather I die?
Whoever edited
You
this
would
video
rather me
sucks.
die? Is that what you want to see? You want to see me die? You know, because that could be the alternative. So
What's that,
if
drunk?
I end up spending
Should've
$200,000,
made.
if I spend 10,
Right? Oh, they, she can use that word, they. Those people. But if you say those people, oh my goodness. How dare you? You racist.
more dollars on it. You know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up. And defunding the police has to happen. We need to defund the police and put that money into social safety net.
Bush is spending about $70,000 on her security, but is not the only member of the far-left anti-police push to have such security. New
That is
York's
awful.
Alexandria
All right.
Ocasio-Cortez, for example, has paid nearly $5,000 for private security in recent months. Minnesota's Ilhan Omar is paying thousands of dollars as well. Bush, however, notably spends far more for her security than any other of her radical colleagues. While the defund the police
'Cause she
movement
lives in
seems
the most
unlikely
dangerous
to
city in the
succeed on
world.
Capitol Hill amid moderate Democrat as well as unified GOP opposition, Bush appears to be set on continuing to propagate the idea. Sam Volk, One America.
Sam Volk, I'm sorry, you do not do a good job on these videos. Yeah, dumb. But yeah, we support, or these people get elected. How do these people fucking get elected? That's what I don't get. Where they just promise everybody free shit?
We're gonna have free pizza every day if you elect me school president.
Right?
Recess 3 out of 5 periods.
There you go. Even better. All right, let's hold on. We gotta wait for the stupid commercial from Fox News because they take forever on their commercials. Oh, by
our own tests.
By any chance, did you get a chance to look up any of the what you were gonna look up and start doing your own little section on?
Oh no, I forgot all about it.
No worries, no worries. I just know that you wanted to do that, so we're gonna make that your own little personal area. Man, this commercial's really going slow today. Stupid Fox News. You know, watch. As soon as I move, it's gonna go. White House Chief Health Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci, or Fakey as I want to call him, said Monday that hopefully making young kids wear face masks won't have any lasting negative effect. Hopefully, folks. I hope it won't. This is a guy that says, let's go with the science. You gotta go and follow the science. But he hopes that it won't have a negative impact on kids. During an interview with conservative radio host Hugh Hewitt, he said it's most important to keep an open mind about masking after the CDC recommended that unvaccinated children 2 and older wear masks to school, regardless of their vaccination status. Regardless.
Well, I found a thing right quick. It's just got one weird thing for each state.
Okay, let me just finish this article and then I'll throw it to you.
Okay.
Cool, we're right in the middle of this one, but as soon as this one's done, I'll throw it right to you. It's not comfortable, obviously, for kids to wear masks, particularly the younger kids. But, we're starting to see, Hugh, and I think it's going to unfold even more as weeks go by, that the virus not only is so extraordinarily transmissible, but we're starting to see pediatric hospitals get more and more younger kids. Facial expressions are integral to human connection, right? I love seeing people's faces, how they smile and stuff. Particularly for young kids who are only learning how to signal fear, confusion, and happiness. Covering a child's face mutes this nonverbal form of communications and can result in robotic and emotionless reactions. He responded by claiming the data cited in the editorial dates back to the Alpha variant, not necessarily the most recent stuff on the Delta. Right? I mean, how many people go by facial expressions, you know? That's how guys and girls pick up each other, right? They're like, oh, should I talk to this girl? And then if she smiles at you, you're like, okay, cool. She's smiling at me. Or if her tone, like she starts getting blushing, if she starts blushing or something, you know, you're like, oh, this girl might like me. That's how we talk back and forth. All right, Drunk, I'm going to throw it your way for you can tell people what your new little segment's going to be and explain it and go for it.
Okay. So I don't know exactly how we want to do this, but we were talking about me doing the odd laws of different states. So I don't know if, I mean, they're in alphabetical order, if we should just like cover like one or two. I mean, it'd go by real quick. And then,
yeah.
Did we want to try the fuck, marry, kill thing again, or I can't remember what we decided on that one?
We can try it if you want. You got to come up with it, and what we got to do is.
No, the premise is like we get options from the chat, but there's some rules. They need to be like consistent. You know, they all kind of need to fit into some sort of
category.
Yeah, same category
Okay.
for that to work. Because supposedly there's always a right answer if you really, really think it through. But
well, okay. So how about this, guys? So you start thinking of it. We're gonna do it in 20 minutes at 8 o'clock my time.
Okay.
You guys start throwing out there. If you guys don't know how fuck, marry, kill works, you pick out 3 people, and then Drunk and I have to decide if we want to fuck them, we want to marry him, and we can kill him. And you can only do 1 to each. Right, so that means when you pick these 3 people, you have to sleep with one, you have to kill the other, and you have to marry the other one. Right.
Yep.
So you guys for 10, you guys start throwing out options, and then everybody choose what the best one is, and then drunk Uncle and I at 8 o'clock will say, okay, I'll marry this one, I'll kill this one, and I'll fuck this one.
And it doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter what the board is open to anything and everything, but as long as it's consistent.
And what do you mean by consistent? Like, you mean like all people in politics compared to you?
As long as they fit into a specific category, like you're not going to say fuck, marry, kill Bart Simpson, a potato, or a giraffe. You know, they have to be confined into something. It could be politicians, it could be celebrities, it could be musicians, it could be all guys, all girls, all trans, all animals, cartoons.
Okay, I got
as long as they all kind of fit into some sort of, you know, category.
All right. What's up, Eva?
So I guess we'll just do. I guess we can do like, because I'm gonna plan on looking into it a little bit farther besides just this one. So want to do like 5 states, because it's only going to take like seconds for each one.
Yeah, you do that. I'll be right. I'm gonna grab something real quick, and I'll be right back in like 20 seconds. So.
All right. All right. Let's look at the. Okay, so each state in the U.S. is unique representation of its population. One way of seeing every state's uniqueness is take a look at their laws. Below, you'll find crazy laws each state has on their books. So these are currently still laws, but I assume not enforced. So first one we got is Alabama, Greenbow, Alabama. It is illegal to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in church. So no fake mustaches in Alabama. especially in church. In Alaska, it is illegal to wake a sleeping bear to take a photo.
That's weird.
You got pretty big balls if you're going to wake up a bear to take its picture.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Arizona, it is illegal for donkeys to sleep in bathtubs.
Illegal for
you know.
donkeys to sleep in a bathtub. Okay.
Yep. Arkansas, it's illegal to mispronounce Arkansas.
It's illegal to mispronounce it?
These are laws that are still on the books.
Wow.
And last one for the day is California.
Uh-oh.
A frog that dies during a frog jumping contest cannot legally be eaten. Okay. And that's our segment for the day. Back to you, Eddie.
I'm going to have to make a little song for you, or little music for that, you know?
Drunk Uncle's Weird Laws.
Something. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'll have to figure something out. Weird Laws with Drunk Uncle.
Make it all like official, like breaking news.
Yeah. Try and get like the Casey Kasem. Now coming up, Drunk Uncle's Weird Laws. I don't know. Hey, I haven't seen any
in different states.
You know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen anybody. It doesn't even have to be in the United States. It could be anywhere. I haven't seen anybody give us a murder, kill, fuck yet.
They're probably still thinking of a real juicy one. It takes a little bit of time to like come up with a juicy one, you know?
Yeah, if we don't see one by 7:50, I guess you and I are gonna have to come up with one.
Yeah, we could do one for like each other.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
I pick 3 for you, you pick 3 for me, or something.
Yeah, we could do that. What's up, Lisa Prof? All right, more than 24 Chicago police officers reportedly turned their backs when greeted by Mayor Lori Lightfoot late Saturday at the hospital, where an officer remains in critical condition.
Hello, Susan.
What's up, Susan? It says police officer Ella French, 29, was shot and killed during a traffic stop Saturday night while her partner fights for his life at the University of Chicago Medical Center. As Lightfoot visited the hospital about midnight Saturday, about 30 officers turned their backs to her when she approached them on the 7th floor. It looked like it had been choreographed, a source. Look at that. They all turned their back to her when she walked in. Here is your police turning their backs on Lightfoot. And that's from an alderman. The male officer's father, who is a retired Chicago cop, also gave the mayor an earful when she tried to talk to him. He's like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face. Right? Precious Child, Broza, or Corinne? Oh my gosh.
Rosie is, so I can't.
Yeah, yeah, you do. Broza is Rosa from Portland. You know that streamer? They're all streamers.
Okay. I don't know much about them, but I think I can figure that one out. But we'll wait and see what we got.
So the mayor's press office provided a statement to Fox News saying, "In a time of tragedy, emotions run high, and that's to be expected." Right? Good night, who said good night? Good night, James Sneed. Good night. I'll show you guys who Broza is in a second. Dozens of shooting incidents across Chicago over the weekend has left 13 people dead and 73 injured. So 13 people died and 73 people were injured just over the weekend. In a period beginning Friday at 6 p.m. and ending midnight Saturday, the Chicago Police Department recorded 54 shooting incidents. 54. Chicago Police Department Superintendent David Brown said Sunday that French, her partner, and another officer were fired upon after approaching a vehicle with 3 occupants during a traffic stop in West Inglewood.
Oh, Matt, yeah. If 2 out of 3 of them are dudes, they have all got a 3B. Yeah.
So they all have the 3B dudes? Oh, come on. Oh, man.
Well, that's going to make one of them just a little bit too obvious, you know?
I
It's
know.
really,
I
it's
know.
really supposed to make you think. And like I said, there's always a right answer if you really think about it.
Do we know any other gay streamers? Milo
Well-
Yiannopoulos. You guys want to put Milo Yiannopoulos in there?
Well, Precious and the other one, they're trans, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess.
Well, wait. What's
there's-
that? What's that other tranny from the other Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. What's the other transgendered streamer from Portland?
Oh, I don't know.
Isn't her name Jen something?
See, I don't know. I mean, if they're all, I mean, I guess technically you could throw Caitlyn Jenner into there or one of those trans. I don't know.
This one, her Anita Nicole or Noelle Green. That's that other one. That's a Portland.
Yeah, I don't know who those people are.
I'm looking for this person right now.
Maybe let's start it off with ones that aren't so complex, and we'll work our way into it.
Okay, there you go. Much better. Much better. Because, you know.
Do you ever get, like, your hair in the back when it grows naturally? Do you have, like, 3 peaks? Like a peak on the side and a peak in the middle?
I don't know. I never looked back there.
Oh. Well, for some reason, every once in a
I'll
while.
ask your boyfriend next time I see him.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go there. You left me open.
Sometimes I get like little scabs or so, it's like maybe like a zit, and I always like pick at it or something. But I've got one like right in the center, and I cannot leave
Back
that
to the
shit
place
alone.
where ideas take
I don't
root.
know. Like, I got a zit right in the center right now. I know that. What's up, Eric? What's up?
Hey, Eric.
Let's see.
So Eric, we're taking suggestions on a fuck, marry, kill, but they kind of need to be like in a category. Maybe somebody will explain to you in the chat if you have any questions about it. We're trying to get some suggestions for what, 9 minutes?
Yeah.
We're down to 9 minutes. Oh goodness.
What if we do the ladies from the View?
Well, it's what the chat wants. It's what the chat wants. But if we run out of time, we're going to have to pick one or give one to each other on the fly.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. Let's see. CNN's left-wing media guru Brian Stelter suggested that the network's public scolding of his colleague Chris Cuomo over his involvement in his brother's political scandals was sufficient punishment, something critics have strongly disagreed with. Dude, I think the guy should be taken off the news. I mean, come on. On Sunday's Reliable Sources, Stelter admitted that the network was facing a conundrum with no perfect solution over recent revelations that its star anchor had aided Democratic New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, and his team responded to the allegations of sexual misconduct earlier this year. I don't know. I think Cuomo's brother is in just as much trouble as everybody else. Here, let's watch this.
More now.
Oh, never mind. It's 6 minutes long. I'm not going to watch CNN for 6 minutes. Excuse me.
Well, if his brother gets found guilty, I assume he will at least lose his job, because he did help him come up with like the cover story or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess now they're asking for him to be. Now they're finally they're gonna go through and Dan. We're not even done yet, actually, Richard. But Dan Stacks at the school board. We'll have to check it out. So Robert Durst, have you guys seen the video about this guy? You guys know who this is, right? Robert Durst, he's like a millionaire from New York, and he killed like his wife, and then he dressed up for like a year and a half as a woman so they wouldn't know who he was, living in some apartment in Louisiana or something like that. Do you know who he is?
When did this first get exposed?
Like 10 years ago, something like that.
No, I remember. I thought I remember one from a couple years ago, but Maybe I was thinking of a movie.
Well, if I
So
if
no,
I if I
I'm
tell
not
you
aware.
if
I'm
I
not
tell
aware.
if I tell you if I when as soon as maybe if I explain this. So what happened is he was on trial for this, right? And he decided to make a he got paid for, or he decided to make a documentary with some news corporation. And so in the documentary, they're talking, right? And they got his mic on, and they start asking him a lot of questions, like they knew that he murdered somebody. So he's like, you know what? I need to take a break. He goes in the bathroom, and his mic is still on, and he's like, oh my God, they figured it out. They know that I murdered all these people, while his mic was still hot. Yeah. So I think that's who Fred Durst is, if I'm thinking right. You guys can tell me. Isn't that right, guys? I'm pretty sure it's Fred Durst that did that.
Fred Durst is Limp Bizkit.
Robert Durst. So Durst.
Durst.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, Limp Bizkit.
Let's see. Durst 78 is charged with killing his best friend Susan Berman, who was shot and killed in her Benedict Canyon home in 2000. His attorneys have said Durst found her body, panicked, and fled. Appearing frail and soft-spoken, Durst was wheeled over to an area next to the witness stand. His lead attorney sat in front of him and asked Bob, "Did you kill Susan Berman?" And he replied, "No." And she said, "Do you know who did?" And yeah, that's him. I can tell by the picture. And he's like, "No, I do not." Straining to speak, he describes seeing his mommy on the roof. Durst, who has a bladder cancer and other ailments. Let's see if they talk about it.
Hey, Eva.
Okay, yeah, this is him. Hola, Eva, otra vez. So it says earlier, let's see, Durst was charged with killing his Galveston neighbor, Morris Black, while in hiding after Berman's killing. He said Black was accidentally killed in a struggle after entering Durst's apartment with a gun. He admitted to dismembering and disposing of Black's body. The jury acquitted him of murder. Durst was arrested in New Orleans on a warrant from L.A. in 2015. It happened on the eve of the airing of the final episode of the 6-part HBO documentary series called The Jinx, in which he made several seemingly damning statements about the killing. Yeah, this is that guy. It's crazy what this guy said. You know, it's just like, let's see if I can actually find it. Just that one last part. Robert Durst hot mic confession. Yeah, I was right. It is this guy. This is the final scene.
Or maybe this is the bathroom.
Yeah, that's.
You're right. This is the bathroom.
So he's in the bathroom now. Now listen to what he says.
There it is. You're caught. Right, of course. But you can't imagine. What's in the house?
This guy's kind of crazy.
Oh, I want this.
You have to watch this whole series. Come on. He says he was right. I was wrong. He's talking about his lawyer. His lawyer said not to do the interview.
He like talking to himself in the mirror.
Yeah, he's talking to himself in the mirror.
Listen. I'm having difficulty with the question.
See, this guy's kind of psycho.
Well, if you dismember somebody, then yeah.
What the hell did I do?
Like, says, what the hell did I do?
Kill them all. Of course.
Oh, God damn it. I don't know why you're calling me right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know why my stepdad's calling me right now. He knows I'm on my show. But
Might
yeah.
be important.
Huh?
Might be important.
Probably not. He wants to talk to me about a stupid cooker or something. Who knows? Okay, so Julius gave us one. He's the only one I've seen so far.
All right.
Are we still live, everybody? Did that phone call mess it up for us? Just curious. Let's wait and see.
Still good on all of my ends.
Is it? Yeah, I'm feeling better, Susan. Thank you. All right, so, well, Angela Merkel, Melinda Gates, or Nancy Pelosi. Do you know who any of these people? I know who Nancy Pelosi is. Melinda Gates.
That's Bill Gates' wife.
Yeah, well, let's start off with Angela Merkel. We're going to look her up.
Oh. So that's not the one that married Prince Andrew.
There's a German politician. Oh, he shared something on Facebook and he wants me to watch it. Oh my gosh, that's why he's calling me. So this is Angela Merkel. She's the German chancellor.
Oh, I gotcha.
So now you know what she looks like. Okay.
Not aware of her personality or anything like that, but
yeah, I don't know either. It says she's a German politician serving as the chancellor of Germany since 2005. She's been the leader of the opposition. She's a member of the Christian Democratic Union. Okay, so then we got to look up Nancy, what's her name? Melinda Gates. I know who she is. I'm just trying to remember what she looks like. So let's look what she looks like. Just so we have an image. Okay. Well, there you go.
That's kind of through the...
Like, she used to look good when she was younger. So, okay. This is going to be hard. This is going to be a hard one. And then you have Nancy Pelosi.
There's always a right answer if you really think about it.
Yeah.
I just wish I knew more about the Markle lady.
Same here. Same here. The German chancellor. So let's see. Let's catch up on the chat now that let's see. What the hell is this? It's Creepy Eddie. What's up, Indica? We're playing this game called Fuck, Murder, Kill. Let's see. I gotta get...
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh no! Oh, you're talking about? I'm sorry. About the clip that I just showed. That's a Robert Durst, and he was getting interviewed about if he murdered somebody. He says, "No, I didn't." And then he went in the bathroom with the mic that was still on and said all that stuff. The Dan Stock video. I'm not gonna play it, Richard. I don't want to get in trouble. So let's see. This is creepy as hell. Yeah. Still all good. Your audio is off and choppy, so you should restart the stream. My audio is off now. Is my audio off, everybody? Fucking A. I don't know why he calls me. It drives me nuts when people do that. Especially when they know I have a fucking show.
I was still on and said all that stuff.
Like, look at my words in my mouth when I'm talking.
Video. I'm not gonna play it, Richard. I don't want to get in trouble.
It seems on point on my PlayStation.
Well, does it? Okay. Well, then I guess we're okay, guys. So, it's 8:02. Should we do this? Who's gonna go first? Who's gonna go first?
I would say let's flip a coin, but I'm not good at gambling, so I guess I might as well just go first.
You want to go first? Okay, you can go first.
I wish I knew more about the Markle.
Well, I don't know about her either, so we're even on that point.
All right, so okay, shit. I don't think it's going to matter either way. One of them's going to have to be bad. So, fuck. Shit. Like I said, there's a right way to answer these. There's always a right way to answer these. So I'm
well, if you want me to go first, I already know my answer.
Okay, go ahead.
What order should I go in?
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay. Well,
but you got to explain why you do each one.
Not a problem. So I'm gonna fuck the chancellor from Germany. And the reason why I'm thinking that is because I only got to do it once, right? So no big deal. You know, I can handle that. Now, the person I'm gonna marry, Melinda French Gates. The reason I'm gonna marry her is because she's worth, what, $50 billion now? And if you look at these pictures, she's not too bad looking. She's still a good looking woman. So I could handle waking up next to this lady every day. And plus, like I said, I'll be a billionaire. And just for to help out our country, the last thing, I don't know if we should say it because we might get in trouble. You know what I mean? But for the last option, everybody knows what the last option is, and that would be Nancy Pelosi, and I would do it for the good of our country.
Yeah, you pretty much, that's where I was having to go with it, because of course I would have let off under normal circumstances with fucking Melinda Gates, but
Yeah,
she is now the
I
most.
thought about that. She was going to be my fuck. But then I'm like, wait a minute. You know what? I only got to do it once.
But yeah, you definitely want to marry her, especially if you don't have a prenup.
Right.
And Pelosi on the latter end, that's a given. So I was just like, oh, I don't have to do something really nasty, but
yeah,
I guess the ends justify the means.
Yeah.
So we're on the same track. And that, like I said, I think that was the right answer because that's what I had in my head.
Wait a minute. Janet Doyle says we won't even go near the one she picked. Who's she? Oh, wait a minute. See, we already picked one, but you know, we can do two tonight if you want. Nancy Pelosi, Beetlejuice, Rachel Levine. Is Rachel Levine Beetlejuice's wife?
No, Rachel Levine is transgender.
Yeah, but she's
So
good looking though, huh?
No, I thought she was the Health and Human Services.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
This one's gonna be. You're going first on this one.
No, this doesn't fit into the same. It's in the same category.
Oh yeah, because one's a transgender, huh?
Yeah.
They would all, yeah. If you're gonna do a transgender, they all three have to be transgendered. That's right. That was part of your rules.
But they can be outside of
The United
government or whatever.
Yeah.
But they all. I mean, I see you were close to there. If we, you know, shouldn't go any farther on that.
Yeah. If they're all three transgender, no problem. But yeah, I'm sorry.
This is a learning curve. Like if nobody's ever played this game before, I know about it. I know about it through Steve Hofstetter. He's a liberal comedian. Don't get me wrong. He's a liberal comedian, but you know I was liberal for a long time.
Yeah, Drunk's a retired liberal.
Yeah, but he would do these Q&As at the end of his show, and that became a recurring thing that somebody would give him a fuck, marry, kill, and he would always add him to be like, if you really think about it, there's a right answer, and so he sit there.
Well, you know what? I'll even answer that. I'll even be nice. I'll answer it. So I would have sex with Lori Lightfoot because once again, it's only once. You know, I'll answer it just because I'm cool like that. I only got to do it once. So yeah, Lori Lightfoot.
Where ideas take root.
I would. You guys are not gonna. I would marry Nancy Pelosi for a couple reasons. The money, number one, but it's not that. Remember what she's old. She's gonna die real soon, right? And just because you marry somebody doesn't mean you gotta have sex with them, okay? But also this, there is one of my favorite quotes from House of Cards is, where he says money is the huge house in Florida, the big McMansion in Florida, and power is the old brick building that never falls down and lasts for centuries. I despise somebody who doesn't know the difference. Well, you know what? Nancy Pelosi has got the fucking power. So yeah, I'd marry Nancy Pelosi in that one, and then I'd kill the other one. And no, we're not. I'm not phobic of these people.
Process of elimination.
Yeah, it's just you got to kill somebody. Okay, it just you know. So don't take it the wrong way, folks. But that's the way I would go. You know, I want to be powerful. Dude, can you imagine if I was in charge like that? Right?
I pretty much have the same response, only but for a different reason for Lori Lightfoot, but I don't know if I should say it on the internets or not.
Okay, well if you're worried about getting in trouble, then don't say it. We don't want to get us in trouble. Donnie, please stop. What do you want, Bubba's? I know, you smell food on my fingers. You already ate. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I'll put in this into kind of broad strokes. She's a lesbian and she don't like white men, and she won't shut up. So there's my reasoning.
Okay.
Something, yeah.
No, we're done for the night, guys. Okay, save them for tomorrow now. Save them for tomorrow now. But David Aguilar will do yours
Come up
tomorrow.
with some good. I mean,
David Aguilar did. David Aguilar did.
Yeah. Fucking simmer on them. You know,
Right.
Definitely simmer on them.
Yeah. Kim Tone, you know what? Big Mike Cuomo. Who's Big Mike? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
I do?
Yeah, it's Obama's wife.
That doesn't count because they're... Does it? Because there's female and men.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
The theory is that Michelle Obama is trans.
That's just a theory. I don't know.
And I also heard that Obama used to do some I heard this on YouTube, but I heard that he used to do some male escort work.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Whenever he was in college.
Yeah, I heard that too. What's up, Eden? All right, so let's see. The governors, we're talking about Florida Governor Ron DeSantis made it clear that the State Board of Education would lose financial penalties to enforce the state's ban on mask mandates in school. The governor's office warned the superintendents and school board members who require children to wear face masks at school are going to face fines, and their salaries will be withheld. So they're trying to force these kids to wear masks, even though Governor DeSantis said that they can't do it. So, like, for example, the State Board of Education could move to withhold the salary of the direct superintendent or school board members as a narrowly tailored means to address the decision makers who led the violation of the law. So, pretty crazy. Education funding is intended to benefit students first and foremost, not systems, he said. I love this. I have a feeling, you know what? He may run instead of President Trump for president. I like this guy. I really do.
People are saying that that's going to be a smarter move. I don't understand it fully, but we'll see.
I think the reason why they're saying that's a better move because he's bold like President Trump, but he carries himself better. I guess.
And I think it has a lot to do with the age too. Even though Trump's pretty sharp, but DeSantis, I would love to. I don't know how long DeSantis has been on the scene, but I would like to go back maybe 10 years and see how he acts. Because to me, he seems like a mini Trump.
Yeah.
Not like mini as in smaller or anything, which I think he is shorter. But I mean, the way he talks, his hand movements and everything, and I'm just like, is he just copying his playbook, or is this just the way, because hand gestures are a huge part of persuading people.
What are you talking about, Hammy? He's not pushing vaxxes. He's against the vax. I don't know what you're saying. I think he's anti-vax, definitely. They just shut your YouTube off. They just shut my YouTube off. Now back. What the hell was that? It shut off. I don't know, Susan. That's weird. Maybe because you're watching us. They don't like us.
Oh no.
It's because you're watching EddieBlockFilms. Oh, look at Eden says you look so handsome with your cherubim. Very dashing.
Oh, thank you. I guess I'm gonna have to.
Do it more
I was
often.
watching what inspired for me to do it. Not only was my beard like coming up into my mouth, but I watched. Have you ever watched Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson?
No.
Oh, okay. So Mike Tyson has his own little YouTube show, but they had Habib Nurmagomedov on there, which the guy with the hat that I like so much,
Yeah.
and he was on there. So that's why I don't have a mustache. It's a lot of people say it looks like Abraham Lincoln, but this is more of my Habib style. But he said like some disturbing stuff. Like Habib, if you know, I know Carol's not here. Habib's a very level-headed person. He's very family oriented, and he doesn't let emotions take over him. But there was something about Conor McGregor, because he attacked Conor McGregor, talked shit about his country, his religion, and his family, and his father, yeah. But he said he didn't get satisfaction after he beat up Conor McGregor, and he needed more. And that's why he jumped over the octagon. And they were asking, they're like, "What were you thinking when you jump over the octagon?" He's like, "I wanted to eat his face."
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy fuck!"
Yeah. And guys know I'm not being a dick. Drunk Uncle and I talked about this. He's a very long storyteller. So he's like, you got to give me a signal or something to tell me I'm going too long. So we're trying to work it out better so we can keep the flow going. And he's going to do the same thing to me. If he thinks I'm going on too long, he's going to be like, Eddie, shut the fuck up. So anyways. All right, so we're in Texas now about the masks. It says Texas' second largest school district is now requiring students, faculty, and staff to wear masks on its campuses. The Dallas Independent School District, well, of course, Dallas is very, very liberal, which employs 20,000 teachers and serves 150,000 students, announced the measures Monday. I felt now we are in an urgent crisis. Despite whatever authority the governor has, he is responsible for the state of Texas, and I'm responsible for the Dallas School District. When asked about facing possible fines, he said he is accountable. If I have to pay it out of my own pocket, or if my district has to pay it, who knows? We don't know. So I'm pretty sure DeSantis is going to fine him, right? Right? Anyways. All I know is that state law is over city law and county law, so... All right, so these idiots from Texas who flew to Mark Dice, never heard of him. So these idiots who flew into Texas to avoid their voting, so people could have the right to vote, which is so freaking stupid that I've even never heard of it, are now coming back. So I gotta see. You won't wear a mask either, AZ mother trucker, yeah, right? What's up, Sagittarius?
Hello.
Hello. You used to watch Mark? I've never heard of that guy. Maybe I've seen him. Maybe, sometimes you see stuff that you don't realize. Panda, will you leave? Or Donnie, will you leave Panda? Donnie wants to play with Panda, and she's like, dude, I don't want to play with you. All right. Texas House Democrat lawmakers who fled the state to block consideration of a Republican-backed elections bill have begun returning home this week after a district judge granted a temporary restraining order barring Governor Abbott from ordering their arrest. Oh, now they want to go and get help. So, State Representative James Tallarico was among the first to announce his return to Texas after they granted a restraining order. After they traveled to, let's see. So our quorum break shined the national spotlight on the Texas voter suppression bill. It's not supporting voters. He's like, oh, that's that dorky guy with the weird hair. I'm home. Our quorum shine the national spotlight on the Texas voter suppression bill and push Congress closer to passing a federal voter rights act to override it. Oh my gosh, you're an idiot. Now I'm back to clean up Greg Abbott's latest message from COVID. You're an idiot. You weren't even wearing a mask anywhere when you were on that plane. Right? The judge ordered bars Abbott and the Texas House Speaker, a Republican, from detaining, confining, or otherwise restricting the Democratic lawmakers within the state. Some of the Texas Democrats have indicated they will remain in Washington, D.C. to continue lobbying for federal voter legislation. Oh my gosh. For transparency purposes, it is important to note that the following Democrats are on the floor now and no longer breaking a quorum. James Talarico, Mary Gonzalez, Moody for El Paso, and Art Fierro. Well, let's see if we can get a quorum now. The quorum is still not met, though. How many more do they need to get a quorum?
So did they get arrested?
No, they didn't get arrested, but they're back to work. The House needs 100 members in attendance to get a quorum. So they still need probably, I don't know how many more.
Republicans, stop bitching out so much. Jesus fucking Christ.
How are they bitching out? They're the ones going to work.
No, but Abbott said that they were fugitives. They would be arrested as soon as they come back into Texas, and they didn't arrest them
because didn't you hear the beginning? The judge put a restraining order against them, saying they couldn't do it. So Rashida Tlaib, who is pushing masks on everybody, is spotted dancing maskless at a large indoor gathering in a CDC orange zone. Isn't orange zones like the worst zone you can be in? I think it is.
I think you're red.
Is red the worst? But either way, an orange zone, you're supposed to wear your mask, no matter what. It says the Michigan Democrat was captured on video in the Instagram story of Bassam Salih, a Dearborn, Michigan band that plays weddings. Hold on, let me stop the sound before it starts. Come on, stop. I gotta stop. I totally agree we should arrest their asses, but you can't if there's a restraining order against it, you know? What are you gonna do? Some stupid judge granted their restraining order.
Get back to the place where ideas take root. And expand the hours where innovation blooms.
Stop.
And expand the hours where innovation.
What the heck is going on here? Let me just refresh
the joy of making.
Just refresh their page. I hate Fox and their ads. Their ads suck.
The governor or whatever the fuck should have done more of his due diligence instead of putting it out there in the ether that they were fugitives and they're going to be arrested.
Just not said anything, and when they came back, arrested them?
No, do your due diligence. Figure out what you can and can't do.
Well, he did what he could. No matter what, if something's in law, there's always a judge that can go and say that law is not right. That's the problem.
That's basically Louisiana is the only place that goes by case law instead of civil law, I think. Trying to think of the difference. I think Louisiana is one of the only places that, judges have to go by the letter of the law. They have to. Unless you get something overturned in the Supreme Court, like 49 states follow the same law except for Louisiana. Because they're like, Cajun, like French.
Uh-huh.
So they're the only state that can I don't know exactly how to explain it. Never mind. I'm just saying that they didn't do their fucking homework. If they're saying that they're fugitives and they're going to be arrested as soon as they come back, and then they didn't get arrested when they come back, they didn't do their due diligence. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So let's see. Rashida Tlaib danced maskless next to members of a large indoor crowd during a wedding in a county where the Center for Disease Control and Preventing Guidance calls for indoor masking. It was captured on video. The video shows maskless Tlaib posing for pictures and dancing among the crowd at a large indoor gathering. Let's see if we can see the video. Let's see. The Kentucky senator is throwing a tantrum at his state is being swallowed whole by the virus again. Let's see. Where's the video of it? I want to see the video. Where's the video at? Let's go to YouTube. Let's see if we can find the video. They gotta show it. What's up, Jeannie? Yeah, it was Jeannie's birthday over the weekend.
Hey, I hope you had a good one.
How do you, I never TLAIB. Oh, whoops! I'm putting it in the wrong spot. TLAB dancing. Let's see if they show it. Let's see if somebody has the video. Let's go this week. Let's see if this one. Well, Rand Paul does talk about it. Let's see. Do they show it? Nobody's wearing any mask there. Oh, and she's holding people's hands. Turn the volume down. Now, when you do that, la la la, isn't that like when you're attacking somebody? Right? Doesn't that mean you're about to attack somebody?
I don't know. Maybe a stereotype.
Maybe. Oh, look, now she's hugging somebody.
It's time for us to resist.
I like the music, though.
They can't keep all of your kids home from school. They can't keep every government building closed.
That's funny, though. She got caught. She got caught.
AOC got caught the other day, too. Did we see that one?
I think we did.
Or she's with her, all her people camping out on the steps.
Oh, yeah, we did. We saw that one. We saw that one.
Okay.
Yeah. So get this. So now the new government, the Democratic budget proposal includes funding for amnesty. And they're talking about amnesty of illegal aliens. They're saying now that a $3.5 trillion budget proposal unveiled would embark $107 billion in funding toward immigration initiatives. So they're going to spend $107 billion to help illegal aliens become legal citizens. What a bunch of BS. What a bunch of BS. But yeah, we got all kinds of homeless people that are having trouble. You know, we have veterans that are homeless. But who cares about them, right? Let's just spend all our money on illegal aliens. And how much was the border going to cost? Like $8 billion more? So we could save ourselves $99 billion if we just build the wall.
Oh, but remember, I was one of the people, you know, that were saying, oh, that's way too much money. That's way too much money. And people were trying to explain to me that, like, that's a drop in the bucket compared to what they normally spend on shit. And that was back when it was like $5 billion. Wasn't that the original quote for the wall? Was $5 billion?
It was $5 billion.
Yeah, but it turns out it was going to cost like 12 or something like that. But
yeah. But like $8 billion.
I've noticed like that really is a drop in the bucket.
It is. And yes, it's only a deterrent, right? People are still going to cross, but a lot less people are going to cross.
I remember picking on them, and I was like, you know, cartels are proficient at tunnels. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have subways, like a Subway sandwich shop in their tunnels.
Well, we're going to speak about Subway later on too, but they actually, like today, I think today they found another one today in California, down by San Diego, right?
Yeah. And then I think another thing that I posted on Facebook back when I used to get on Facebook, I was like, man, Trump's going to be pissed off whenever he figures out that Mexicans know what ladders are. Wait, they don't sell ladders in Mexico, do they?
Yeah, they do.
And so, I mean, that was the joke,
yeah.
You know, because of course Mexicans know about ladders because they do hard work.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess they do still hold a little bit of relevance, but you know,
Sure.
not everybody is going to be able to just come over willy-nilly.
Right.
You're going to have a 30-foot ladder.
God damn it, Donnie. All right, so Arizona. These dogs, they stick. I can't use a wireless headphones because it won't be perfectly synced. So I gotta wear these ones. But these dogs, they want to sit in my lap and then they get stuck in the headphones. Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich sent a scathing letter to Homeland Security demanding that Biden administration stop releasing COVID-19 migrants into the country. As the Biden administration is ramping up pressure campaigns for COVID-related mandates, the revelation shows incredible hypocrisy and disdain for the health of everyday Americans. If this is true, I call on your department to cease the actions immediately. So they're letting people into our country with COVID-19, right?
Hmm?
They have nothing, because they can't keep them, but they can't send them back because they'll piss off.
Heard 21% today of them are testing positive.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Right. And I mean, we got to stop the border stuff anyway. I mean, how many people are bringing drugs across? How many people are bringing, like, there's a lot of people now that are anti-vaxxers, which, that's their choice. But now, like, stuff that we had gotten rid of, like smallpox and other stuff like that, is coming back now because of all these people coming from other countries that have never been vaccinated, and they have that stuff in their country.
Well, what was weird that I noticed with the Ben Berklon video that we were watching, most of them did not look stereotypically Hispanic.
Yeah.
And I pointed that out, but he started talking to them, and most of them were not from Mexico.
Yeah.
They were like, a lot of them were from Africa.
Yeah, a lot of Haitians. And Josh, you're right. They're flying them all over the country. They are. Let's see. The Cuomo impeachment probe scrutinizing New York nursing home crisis as well as... So now they're going through the nursing home stuff. I'm telling you, bro, they're going to bring that nursing home shit back.
I thought they already let him off the hook for that.
No, they just said... If they said they weren't going to go after him, it doesn't mean they can't change their mind and go after him.
Oh, I must have misinterpreted that.
Right. While recent findings that New York Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed at least 11 women have dominated the talk against him, the embattled Democrat will face intense scrutiny over his handling of the state's nursing home crisis during the coronavirus. So see, watch. If they find something, let's say they because now they're going to investigate him for this, right? They have to impeach him. If they find enough shit, then they're going to know. I don't play Anthony. I'm not going to play somebody who wants to talk shit about me. I'm not going to give them any airtime. So I'm sorry, guys. I won't play Anthony. I won't play Will. I only play people that I believe in. I'm one of those kind of guys. Right?
Absolutely. But what sucks is this is not new news.
No.
By any means.
Yeah.
I pulled up the nursing home desk because I was having to explain it to my employee. Oh, and by the way, today I had to rewatch the top 14 Cuomo pickup lines.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize the first time that she watched it, she had never heard about any of those subjects at all. And she just listened to it in the background. There was like steam coming out of her ears.
Yeah.
She was laughing her ass off today because she knows the context of it now.
Yeah. No, if you guys...
But they knew about this shit. Don't act like they didn't fucking know about it.
Yeah.
These damn Cuomo sexuals, Trevor Noah, Ellen, fucking whoever the fucks.
Yeah. No, Josh, I think Larry Elder has a really good chance of getting elected. I still haven't figured out who I'm going to vote for yet. No, you guys, so here's the deal. When I was in Minneapolis, huh? You're telling me to go fast? Or skip over it?
Huh?
Are you telling me to skip over it or go fast?
I didn't know I'd done anything.
It looked like you did this. Oh, you know what? It was... Oh, never mind. I'm watching the replay. Duh. Sorry.
No. Oh, I was like, I'm scratching my arm.
I'm looking...
I didn't know that was the signal.
I'm looking at the wrong screen. Sorry. Anyways, so what happened is this. I was in Minneapolis, and I get a whole bunch of people told me, hey, they're all talking shit about you, saying you got this cop arrested. because of the whole he got found out he was a Proud Boy. Well, this cop went on my live stream, and I said, "You're live," and he's like, "Okay, cool. I want to tell everybody this is why I'm starting my new club. I'm a former Proud Boy." He said it himself. I didn't out him out. So everybody, all these people are saying that it was my fault. And we talked about it over the phone or over text messages, and they're like, "You know what? Fuck you. You still got the cop fired." So then that night, I get a phone call from somebody saying, "Hey, you need to go help Will. He's in trouble." I went down there to help Will while Anthony and Oreo Express are sitting in their car, not getting out to help him because we're in an all Black Lives Matter event, so they didn't want to get out of their car. So I sat there and just watched and made sure Will was okay. Then I found out afterwards they're talking shit because people were like, "Why didn't you get out and help Eddie?" And they're like Eddie's gonna do anything. So they're saying my crippled ass wouldn't have helped Will, but you know what? I was the only one outside with them. So yeah, I'm not gonna play people that want to pull that shit. Right? Enough said. Enough said. Enough said. Right? I was at least the person out there. I was out there with Will. Not sitting in a car laughing. So, anyways. But yeah, I think if they expose, when they do this impeachment of him and they expose more of the stuff that went on in those nursing homes, I think they're going to get him drunk. I think they're going to file charges.
And then next should be Gretchen.
Yeah, definitely. Gretchen
I
Whitmer.
think well, we all know Crowder was going after her.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that horrible video that I think we probably all seen of the 20-year-old schizophrenic with COVID that Whitmer put into the fucking nursing home that was punching that old man in the side of the head.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not hearing nothing about her, which worries me.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
When I stop hearing about people, I'm just like, oh, what the fuck's really going on?
Right? So, I don't know. I hope they get in trouble because what they did was not right. I wish a stupid commercial would pop up. So I don't know what they're talking about here. So we're gonna find out what they're talking about. Let's see. Let me hit. Now I can finally pause this commercial. It says Vogue published a glowing feature on Biden's press secretary. See that on Biden press secretary? These people don't know how to write. Monday, after photographer Annie Leibovitz was spotted snapping pictures of her this summer. So they're saying Vogue magazine made this huge thing like, "Oh my gosh, Jen Psaki is so great. We love Jen Psaki. Jen Psaki sucks."
Vogue about fashion?
Yeah, right? I bet you they didn't do one on Kaylee McEnemy. Right? Kaylee is hot. Right?
Psaki dresses like she's an Amish lady.
Pretty much, right? Let's see, it says, here we go. Our media today. Jen Psaki photographed in her White House office. She's unflappable. I don't know what that means. So she had hair and makeup, all kinds of stuff. Let's look at these pictures. You guys want to see the pictures? I don't know if I want to see the pictures, but I don't know. Let's see what they look like. Let's see the pictures. I gotta click on this again. What the heck? How hard is it to go see these pictures? Oh, here we go. Okay, it won't scroll up or down. Why not? How come I can't scroll up or down? I guess that's the bottom of the picture, maybe. There's that picture. Oh, that's why. You gotta do it like this. They're only showing half of it. She looks better there than she does there. Right? Just saying. Just saying. All right, let's go to the next one. And sorry, Kim, there's still no new gas station encounters yet. We can print up our own mail ballots now here in California? I hope not. So an Illinois Democrat claims a little bit of inflation is a good thing as prices surge. Really? When is inflation a good thing? I don't think inflation's ever a good thing. What do you think, Drunk? I don't know.
Depends on what this man does for a living.
It says an Illinois Democrat claimed that economists are saying a little bit of inflation is a good thing as prices in the county surge. Sean Caston made the inflation claim while speaking at a Palatine Village in Illinois town hall on Saturday. All right, I'm still waiting for the stupid commercial. There we go. It's almost there. It's got to be Fox that's this slow. My computer's not this slow. All right. Caston claimed that generally economists agree that a small amount of inflation, the devaluation of the dollar through rising prices, is a boon to the economy. There's also, frankly, I think, a good general consensus among economists that a little bit of inflation would actually be a good thing because the Federal Reserve has a mandate to keep interest rates manageable but non-zero, inflation manageable but not excessive. I don't know. I'm not very good of economist. I'm not very good at economics, I'll be honest with you. So I don't know. But I think inflation is bad. Because if you got $100,000 in the bank, right, and inflation happens, your $100,000 is no longer worth $100,000 in the bank. It's only worth like $90,000. Right?
Yeah, but and then most likely your mortgage goes up and everything, tends to go up, but maybe your pay per hour might not go up.
Yeah, so
but I can think of, and this is just because it's directly related to me, I think one beneficial part of inflation would only be due to, I guess this would just be a lack of supply and a high demand. Like for some reason right now, you cannot get pine needles where we're at. That's what my uncle specializes in. Like nobody can get like decent pine needles. If he could get them, he could pay more for them and sell even more of a profit and sell a whole fucking truckload in one day because nobody can get them.
Wow.
That would make sense, but that's why I said I wonder what this man does for a living to say that.
Yeah.
You're dealing in a niche market. Inflation could be butter to you.
Yeah. Man, I really got to use the restroom, but the stupid commercial hasn't popped up yet, and I don't want to stop it. Okay, there we go. I got to stop. Hey, Drunk, can you take over for like a minute and a half?
I'll try.
All right, cool.
See, I always get to talking and shit, and then he goes away, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I going to talk about? Like, you've been yammering on for the past 30 minutes. What the fuck you ain't got nothing to talk about? Let's see, shit. Man, let's do a couple more states. We'll do a couple more states while he's out. These are states with weird laws that are still on the books. We done the first 5. We'll pick up on Colorado. Colorado. It's illegal to ride a horse while under the influence. I kind of think that's all over the place. I think so. Connecticut. A pickle. Oh, word. A pickle cannot be legally considered a pickle unless it bounces. Because they're picky over their pickles. They're picky over the pickles. Florida. If an elephant is left tied to a parking meter, the parking fee has to be paid just as it would for a vehicle. Elephant. An elephant? Really? You're worried about elephants in Florida? All right.
I'm back.
He's back.
I'm back. All right, so I'm asking for your guys' help. I need an idea. Or actually, hold on, let me look for something real quick first. So Donnie likes to have wet feet. Right? Especially when it's hot. So I have a what do you call it? I have a bathtub outside filled with water, and he likes to go outside and jump in the water and splash himself. Well, recently, now that it's really hot, it's over 100 degrees now.
He just fall off the bed.
The cat?
No, Donnie. It looked like he was trying to get up there and just like fell off the side.
Oh, he probably was trying to get up there. So what Donnie does is this. Now, if it's too hot outside, instead of going outside, so I have, you maybe can tell me what these are. Let's say you have it's a big round bowl. You can put it in like compartments, I don't know how to explain them. It's a stainless steel bowl, right? And it's got a ring around it, so you can set it in boiling in the water, right?
And it's got holes all in it.
Yeah. So say you got a hot water heater, or what do you call those? Where you put the keep stuff warm in. It's got water inside of it, and you can put a piece of metal on top. It's all stainless.
On the steamer.
Yeah, steamer. So say you got the steamer, right? And you got those big round bowls. So his bowl is probably 12 inches tall and probably like 8 inches around, filled with water. So what he does is he goes out there, and if he doesn't want to go outside to his bathtub because it's too hot, he goes in the kitchen and he knocks over his water bowl so that way he can walk around in the water on the kitchen floor. He already has a kiddie pool. He's got a bathtub he can get into. But if it's too hot, he just doesn't want to walk outside. He's like, fuck that, Dad. It's 100 degrees outside. So I bought him this bowl. Let me show you. So I bought him this bowl, right? And this bowl is supposed to keep it from splashing and spilling over. Let me show it to you guys. So I bought him this thing, right? And it has little holes in there so the water will drain down. But he still knows how to knock that. He still knows how to knock it over. And then he took the bottom piece, and he somehow he knocked it over and took it outside. He broke it apart. So what I do now is, see those are stainless, right? But I've got bigger ones, and it fits in there so it can't knock it over. But what he does is he slides it all over the kitchen to knock the water. So he can't knock it over anymore, but he still splashes the water everywhere. What do you think that I can put on the ground that will soak up the water, but also make it so he doesn't move it all over the kitchen? You know what I mean? Because the kitchen has vinyl flooring, so all you got to do is touch it, and this thing will slide all over the floor. What's that, Steve Pence?
Suction cups?
I guess I just don't want to secure it to the floor so it doesn't move, because I want to be able to clean it and lift underneath there,
Yeah, a suction cup.
Do they make suction cups I could put on there?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Because I bought this thinking, oh my gosh, this is gonna save my kitchen, but no. And the problem is
medium to large dog. You got an extra large Saint Bernard puppy.
Yeah, this is the one I bought right here. This is it right here.
Yeah.
And then let's see. Hold on. Let's see.
Donnie's a little bit bigger than large.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's fucking it up. He's like, get this.
Right. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you the bowl I have for him. Because those little bowls that are in there.
Velcro. That would work too.
I took those bowls out. You know what? I know. Let's see. Taco Bell steam tray. It might have come from. Let's see. Taco Bell steam. I found it in the storage unit. Let's see if it'll show it. They're gonna show that steam table.
No, Steve Pence. I always look like this. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he's getting uglier by the day, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks,
so that's their steam table. I'm looking for a round one. That sucks. I can't find one now. I don't want to go out there and take a picture of it. Let's see. Stainless steel. Whoops. Why am I spelling it wrong? Stainless steel steam table. Round pan. Round. Oh, just type in round. Let's see what pops up. Here we go. This is it right here. This guy right here. This thing is what I put his water in. 7.25 quart. Yep, that's exactly it right there. Right? I put his water in there, and I put that in the bowl, and he still knocks the fucking thing over. Fill my bathtub? No, because I can't let him go in my bathroom, because that's where I keep all my clothes. And whenever he goes in the bathtub, he goes and steals stuff out of it. He'll steal my clothes out of there and take them outside. Don't ask me why. The dog just thinks everything is his. I don't know why.
What about a shallow boiling pot? It wouldn't be as easy to knock it over.
A shallow what?
I don't know if that's the name for it. I can show you what I mean if you want me to, but it's about yay tall. It's like what you would like if you were trying to make mashed potatoes for the family.
Oh, one of those? Oh, he'd still spill the water all over the place.
Well, it's shorter to the ground and wider, so I was...
Yeah, but what he does with this one, though, he smacks it around. He knows that if he smacks it, it splashes the water on the ground. That's the problem. He knows how to splash the water on the ground. He's just a brat. Just because he doesn't want... And I tell you, it's like 15 feet from my backyard or my back door to his pool. 15 feet, but he doesn't want to go out in the heat. So he splashes the water in the kitchen so he doesn't have to go outside.
What are we just going to do when the cools down? That's going to be interesting.
Well, then
because you got him in the springtime, didn't you?
I got him in December.
Oh, December.
Yeah.
Oh, he was still a puppers then. He was still developing his personality. I wonder how he's going to act in the wintertime.
He probably, in the winter, see, when I had my other St. Bernard, he did the same thing. But in the wintertime, he didn't need to go in the pool. I didn't have his pool during the wintertime because they didn't need it. I'm just asking you guys for your thoughts, so think about it for me. Just think about it. Anyways, so look at this. Shocking videos from Portland. No way. Shocking videos from Portland? Let's see. Shows skirmishes between anti-fascists, why don't you say Antifa, and alleged Proud Boy members. Dang, they're barking at somebody. As both sides seemingly launched fireworks at one another. Now, we watched that. Did you see any of the conservative people throw anything other than they shot paintballs? Did you see them shoot any fireworks at one another? I only saw Antifa shooting the fireworks.
I didn't necessarily. I mean, I didn't pay too much attention to it, but I seen the shrapnel that they picked up, or the tire poppers, the concrete, and evidence of them getting sprayed. But I personally didn't see any fireworks, but I wasn't paying that close of attention.
Oh, I did, but it was all Antifa shooting them. What I saw.
Well, I mean, that fits their agenda. That's kind of what they do.
Yeah. So, and Hemi's right. We don't really get a... No, I get a winter here in Madera. It'll get into 30 degrees. It'll get down to like 35 degrees outside my house. So anyway, so it says events that carried on past nightfall. Who says past nightfall anymore? Without any officer response, despite being blocks away from the police station. Right?
It was a fortnight before we seen a Bobby.
I know, right? 47 years ago. So it says members of the Proud Boys group. See, earlier it said Proud Boy, alleged Proud Boy members. Now it's saying members of the Proud Boy group. I don't know if there was members of the Proud Boy group in there. Reportedly acted as security and attempted to close off an intersection to allow Christian worshipers who had come to attend the event on the waterfront organized by Let Us Worship. Says fat man and name for himself protesting the coronavirus restrictions. Anyway, but once the families in attendance were gone, videos show confrontations containing Antifa members in black bloc attire wearing helmets and holding shields deploy mace and some sort of gas. Fireworks explode in the street as Proud Boys fire paintball guns back at... Who says they're Proud Boys? Let's watch their video. Man, that's loud. Oh, this is from Andy No. So Andy No shared Villain stream, it looks like.
They're probably they're just Look, they're pulling Tiny into it. So if one of them are, then the rest of them are. But Tiny's he even still in.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So it says the Proud Boys leader, known as Tiny, reportedly directed men to form a line on a street outside a federal building. According to journalist Sergio Olmos, additional footage showed another man carrying what appears to be a long-barrel black gun while walking past a crowded bar in downtown Portland. Sergio Olmos, who is that? Let's watch this. Now that's coming from the Antifa side. That's all coming from Antifa there, folks. It says a man walking downtown with an AR-15 with a suppressor aims his weapon at journalists. Let's see. Now, as far as I know, Arizona is an open carry state. It says Sergio reported the man was carrying an assault rifle, but journalist Andy No countered that the man was in fact carrying a paintball gun, which could be. Arguing Antifa members were not threatened and can still be heard hurling curse words his way as he continues to walk down the street. The man called police for assistance as he was followed and walked towards a police station for shelter. He was reportedly detained at the Multnomah County Justice Center. And then it says Fox News has reached out to Portland Police Bureau for comment but did not hear back. So, yeah, fake news again, right? Fake news again. And this is Fox News. You know, you can't know where to get your news. And you got to watch, you know what, guys? You got to watch the news for yourself. That's why we like to watch the videos here, so we can see what really happened. You can make Antifa disappear. I wish you could. I wish you would. I wish you could. What's the next one we got up here?
What you got over there?
Cutting hate out of philanthropy isn't about silencing conservatives, Charity says. Well, let's see what they got to say. Yeah, Oregon is open carry, right? It says some left-leaning organizations have used hate labels to pressure charitable foundations into blacklisting conservative groups, but not all attempts to exclude hate from philanthropy fit this mold. It says, this isn't about prohibiting free speech or conservative values. This is about truly prohibiting funding towards organizations that are inciting violence against individuals. Well, why aren't they doing that for Antifa? Right? I bet you this Innovia Foundation donates money to Antifa. I wouldn't be surprised. How much you want to bet? We should actually do some research on these people. They made his contribution to VDARE, a far-right anti-immigration organization that left-leaning Southern Poverty Law brands a hate group. The organization explained that... Huh?
I said those credible people, Southern Poverty Law Center.
I know, right? The organization explained that a donor had unwittingly contributed to VDARE through his donor-advised fund, and after seeing a comprehensive review of Innovia received from a third party, agreed to withdraw his support. You know, the Southern Poverty Law doesn't know shit. Let's go there. Let's see what they say about Antifa. Southern
an ideology.
Poverty Law. Let's see. You can't even look them up on Google. What the hell? Southern Poverty Law Center. Let's look them up. Let's look up Antifa on here. Let's search. Antifa. A-N-T-I-F-A. Let's see what they say about Antifa. Search results. Oh no, designating Antifa as domestic terrorists is dangerous and it threatens their civil liberties. Oh my gosh.
Hillary gone.
Congressman right-wing media push baseless claims that Antifa fueled far-right riot at nation's capital. Let's see. Man who fired shots in the Portland Freedom Building posted about QAnon. See, it's all about Trump. It's all about Trump. There's nothing about Antifa here. Okay, well, let's look up BLM. BLM. Let's see what happens when we type in BLM. Teacher disciplined for displaying Black Lives Matter sues Florida school district. Okay. You know, how do you find their list of... How do you search their list? Resources. Extremist files. Hate watch. Intelligent publications. What do you think it's going to be under? Hate watch, maybe? Hate watch is a blog that monitors and exposes activities of American radical right. The American radical right.
They got Tim Pool on there.
Yeah.
The radical right. He's about as moderate as you get.
Subscribe. Let's see. I wonder if my name's on here.
Half the
Search.
people in the chat like hate Tim Pool because he's so.
Let's search Hate Watch for my name. Let's type in Eddie Block under Hate Watch. Let's see. 2 results. Hate Watch. Let's see. They say it's by Eddie Barragino. Hold on, I messed up. I should put my name in quotations. Let me put my name in quotations. Let's see if I'm on here. Oh, it is under this one still. Even I put it in quotations. Alright, let's find my name in here. Find Eddie. Although I don't know if it's in here. See, the only Eddie is that one. So their search results are not that good.
Yeah, I've noticed that on websites.
Let's look in this one. We'll go to Find Eddie. There are no Eddies on this page. Probably a block, I bet you. Oh well. Oh well, so I'm not on there. But it's funny, they don't, so, look, it says right here. So the Hate Watch is under the Southern Poverty Law Center group. Hate Watch is a blog that monitors and exposes the activities of the American radical right. Not all hateful people in this country. Only the American radical right. How can you support, or how can you trust somebody as a nonpartisan, whatever you want to call it, group when they only talk about the radical right? How can they be trustworthy if they're not on an even level playing field? You know what? We should start our own Hate Watch group. We only go against the radical left. That's what we should do. Right? That's what we should do. Only go.
And we would be the hate group, ironically.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right? We'll call ourselves the Eddie Block Poverty Watch or something. I don't know. So check this out. CNN helped raise $230,000 for her mom facing eviction before issuing a major correction. She is not the mother. Now, I thought CNN is supposed to be really good about knowing their sources and, doing their background checks and stuff like that. Right? Right? But I guess not. I'm waiting for this stupid commercial to come on. It says, so CNN recently promoted the story of a mom of 3 young children who was nervous about being evicted amid the federal eviction moratorium. The liberal network even pushed a GoFundMe to help her cover the rent, but it turns out that she wasn't the mother after all. You don't say. CNN reporter Nick Watt caught up with Dasha Kelly last week for a story on the recent eviction moratorium lapse. He referred to the 3 children as her little girls and noted they could all end up on the street, as CNN's on-screen Chiron said.
I can land a helicopter on this.
I already hit stop on you.
Land a helicopter.
I hate these stupid things. The Chiron says, Mom braces for eviction. Watt explained that Kelly lost her job because of the coronavirus and can no longer afford childcare, and her little girls were shown during the CNN segment. However,
what do you need child care for if you ain't got a job?
right? It says, however, it turns out that Kelly isn't the mother of the 3 young children used throughout CNN's reporting.
Oh.
It says, update. After CNN aired a story about her potential eviction, Dasha Kelly clarified to CNN that she is not the mother of the 3 children featured in the story. CNN has verified she takes care of the children in her home for periods of time. So she's getting paid to take care of these kids. She says she originally described herself to CNN as a mother because she considers herself to be like one to them. So she's not even a mom. She doesn't even have her own kids. The online version of the on-air interview now begins with a disclaimer. After CNN aired a story about her potential eviction, Dasha Kelly clarified to CNN that she is not the mother of the 3 children. Let's see if we can. Let's watch this. When I said, what is this? So it says the CNN promoted a GoFundMe, which was also shared on CNN social media, and ended up raising $230,000. CNN then brought back Kelly and the 3 small children for an emotional follow-up alongside Representative Cori Bush of Missouri. Oh, we got to see this one.
So, Kelly, the Congresswoman saw you last night on the show in the piece about you and your girls. And she said about you and your children, I quote you, Congresswoman, we're working hard for you, and I know what it's like to be their mommy. Kelly, do you have anything to say to Congresswoman Bush tonight?
Is she crying?
Yes, absolutely. It's an honor to even speak with you. I'm just so fortunate right now. This is beyond me. You don't understand. Like, when I put that up, I never thought that anybody would have reached out, especially CNN, and then to hear that a congressperson my story reached you. This is just amazing. I'm so thankful for that there's people like you out there. I'm so thankful for it. Thank you so much. I'm sorry.
Kelly, you and your family, you and your family deserve representatives that care about you. Our country deserves to have representatives that represent. And so this is the least that we can do for you, is to step up and make sure that you get to stay in the safety and the comfort of your home while we work on other things to help make sure that your life and the lives of your children are better. This is our work. So you don't even have to thank us. This is our work. This is the least we can.
Okay, so number 1, if you look, it says this lady lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. Cori Bush is a congresswoman from St. Louis, Missouri. This thing raised how much money? $230,000. How much?
They're getting all that back?
Yeah, I hope they're getting their money back, but I got a question. How much money do you think that this lady gave to Cori Bush? How much you want to bet this was all a scam that Cori Bush knew about just to make some money for Cori Bush herself? Cori Bush probably said, I'll get this on CNN. You know what? I'll give you half the money and I get half the money. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet?
I mean, she is sitting on a leather couch with probably some $800 hair. I don't know how much hair costs, but
hair's expensive.
It's expensive,
right? I mean, not only that, look right in this video. It shows saying, "Hey, yeah, my girls deserve better."
And those girls are looking at her like, "Oh my God, she's doing this again." Like,
right?
They were not interested until she like started crying, and you saw them like almost automatically reach over and just start like patting her back.
Right. I have a feeling. I have a feeling that these two are working together and are sharing the money. I could be wrong, but I'm going to tell you that's what my guts are telling me, folks. That's what my gut is telling me, that these two are working together. Right? I don't even know, folks. What's our, let's figure out a new way to scam people out of money. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I like it. And, so I've been sitting here for the last week, and I've been like, you know what? I really want to, like, tweet to Subway and say, you know what? Fuck you guys. I'm not going there anymore. You're supporting Megan Rapinoe, this, American-hating, stupid person. And then I told myself, why? It's not going to get anywhere. But apparently, I'm not the only one thinking this, because it sounds like a lot of people are upset with them.
Franchise owners.
Yeah.
What I heard.
It says Subway's
Oh, yeah.
franchisees
Yep.
are fed up with Megan Rapinoe's TV ads. Rapinoe inked other endorsement deals besides Subway, including tie-up with Victoria's Secret. So here it says, Megan Rapinoe kicked up another round of controversy at the Tokyo Olympics, and now a group of Subway franchisees are pressuring the fast food giant to give her the boot. The 36-year-old purple-haired soccer star, who kneeled during the national anthem to kick off the Tokyo Olympics, before leading the United States to a bronze medal this week, began a stint as a pitchwoman for the fast food giant this spring. And, every once in a while, I'm not going to lie, I like to go get myself a meatball sub from there. And the other night, I was like, man, I want a meatball sub. I didn't go. You know why? Because of this chick. And that's my right. It's their right to hire her. It's my right not to go there.
You got a Jersey Mike's where out there?
We used to, but it only lasted a couple months, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never tried it, so I don't know. It says the response has been mixed, according to franchisees. Last month, on a discussion forum hosted by the North American Association of Subway Franchisees, a Wisconsin store operator posted a picture of a hand-scrawled note from an irate customer taped to the front of the door of his shop. Boycott Subway until Subway fires the anti-American, Megan Rapinoe, the creep who kneels for our beloved national anthem. The ad should be pulled and done with, the franchisee wrote. If it gets it gets tiring apologizing, right? I mean, it's not the franchisee's fault.
No.
But I mean, still, it's like, so Subway doesn't own any of its nearly 22,000 locations, but it charges franchisees 4.5% of their revenue for National Advertising Fund and controls how the money is spent. Now, many store operators, particularly those in red states, say they're facing a harsh backlash from the parent company. And see, they're not telling you the whole deal, folks. So they say they get 4.5% of the revenue. But guess what? I used to work in fast food. I worked at Taco Bell and I worked at Burger King. They also have to buy all of their stuff from Subway, right? They also have to pay a franchise fee. So all the meat that you're getting is from Subway companies. So Subway's making money off of selling them the meat. Subway's making money off of selling them the coolers. Subway's making money off of selling them the bread, the dough for the bread,
I didn't know it went down to the coolers.
I don't know about them, but I know McDonald's there's a good documentary right now about how McDonald's has.
You definitely you pay them for the branding.
Yeah.
And of course, you have to buy their shit from them because
I actually like the nacho fries.
You're not going to go to a McDonald's and order spaghetti.
No.
So,
of course not.
Yeah, I heard about this. I'm totally on board with it. And I understand where they're coming from, but
yeah,
I can just see the Dave Lando joke coming. I can see it coming.
Which one? Because I don't see it coming.
Well, he's already made a comment about the Subway guy.
Yeah.
The pedophile.
Yeah.
And he's like, you bought a fucking Subway and you didn't see this coming? I can see the Landau joke coming whenever they come back on. I hope it's soon. I'm so ready for them to come back.
Yeah. All right, so it says last week, refs from the NAASF told members of the group they had already taken grievances over the Rapinoe ads to the company's top management. So let's see. I had a bunch of franchisees calling me on this today. A lawyer who represents Subway franchisees told the Post earlier this week they're trying to get the ads pulled. Brex didn't respond to requests for comment. Subway also didn't respond. So you know what, everybody? Do me a favor. If you don't agree with this, go on Twitter, go on Facebook, go wherever you can, email Subway and say, hey, you know what? I don't think you should have her as your spokesperson. Let's see. It says, so John Gordon, a Pacific Management Consulting Group, which advises restaurants, says, we are so politically divided in this country, and Subway should have done more careful due diligence, without a doubt, before choosing Rapinoe.
Well, go broke.
Yep. It says, if our soccer team headed by a group of leftist maniacs wasn't woke, they would have won the gold medal instead of the bronze, said President Trump. The woman with the purple hair played terribly and spends too much time thinking about radical left politics instead of doing her job. Rapinoe this year has inked other endorsement deals besides Subway, including a tie-up with Victoria's Secret. Well, I don't have to worry about boycotting Victoria's Secret because I don't wear anything from there. But yeah, if you guys, make your, guys, like, I was thinking I shouldn't do it, but, hey, every voice counts. Make your voice be heard. That's all I'm saying. I got some conspiracy theory stuff for you, Drunk. Just for you. Just for you. I think it's going to be conspiracy theory stuff. It's on JFK.
All right.
So JFK is always conspiracy theory stuff, right?
I have my suspicions.
Yeah, you've told me it. I know Subway's like $9 now. Remember when you could get a $5 foot long? Not anymore, folks. Oh, they're not. Okay, well, we don't have to watch it then. It says, many unanswered questions remain about the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. In the decades since, conspiracy theorists and speculations of all kinds have surfaced, adding to the swell of allure surrounding a single event that changed and continues to mystify the country. Now, nearly 60 years later, Fox Nation is revisiting the tragic day in Dallas, and as calls grow for the government to release all their secret files. Now, I thought, doesn't the government, after a certain amount of years, have to declassify information? Don't they? I thought they have to do it after so many years.
Have to and
should.
Well, you got to think that when they're saying you have to release certain files. Let's say you have 40 files on the JFK thing.
Yeah, I love the Frosties.
You're the only one that knows you have 40 fucking files. So you release 27 of them, and you're like, there you go. They are none the wiser.
Yeah. Trey for Trump, I love the Frosties. And if you go, just a little trick for you guys. If you go to Wendy's in January, the first 2 weeks of January, for $1, you can buy this little keychain card that you put on there, and the dollar goes to charity, their charity of the year, and then for the rest of the year, every time you go in there, you show them your keychain, and you can get a free Frosty. It's a little Frosty, but it's still a free Frosty. I take advantage of that bad boy. I forgot to get it this year, though. I was pissed. Anyways, so now it says the government to this day continues to hide thousands of assassination records. Said Jarrett, who noted that by law, President Biden has until October 26th of this year to release those documents. Okay, so see, maybe that's the, what do you call it? Kane asked the legal analyst why the FBI and the CIA have been actively working to keep these files secret. Interesting. Maybe the government killed them. The fact that they have worked sedulously, is that the word? And secretly behind the scenes to stop these documents from being released to the American public invites the questions. What are they hiding? Are you serious? Boris, actually here in California, Wendy's are the fastest drive-thrus you can get through. You go to McDonald's, you wait forever. Wendy's, I'm in and out in a couple minutes. So it says, almost immediately after the Warren Commission in 1964 ruled that Lee Harvey Oswald had been the lone gunman, conspiracy theory started. Right? There's all kinds of conspiracy. Remember, Dale Gribble, Rusty Shackelford himself, has a whole entire model built down in his garage trying to figure it out. I love Rusty Shackelford. You know, I use that as my online name sometimes. That's like my secret name. Rusty
a lot of people use that.
I love that. I'm a big Dale Gribble fan too. Just saying. All righty, let's go here to the cartoon of the day. Right.
When his basement flooded.
Yeah. And the rats started eating it and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my! You know what oh, when he's you'd laugh. Remember? I'm surprised you don't laugh at when he's turtle waxing the turtles with his machine and it. Oh my gosh! All right, political cartoon of the day: iceberg on the Potomac. This is Captain Biden speaking. All is well. All right, Matt Rogers says, my dad was a telegraph operator in the Navy station in Okinawa that day. We had the telegraph. The math doesn't work out on the time. He got it before it happened. Really?
Yeah, what?
They got, I know, right? Well, that's because you're in Anchorage, Alaska, Boris. That's why. This one's great, but it shouldn't be Ilhan Omar. It should be Corey Bush's. Let's see what yesterday is. The big rotting apple. De Blasio, high taxes, Cuomo, Democrat, Marxism, and high crime. We saw that one the other day. Alrighty, we got through all of my links for the day. Should we see if there's anything good going on live on YouTube? Who knows what's going on today? Oh wait, that's what I wanted to look up. They said here about in California there was a California tunnel.
What do you want? What do you want?
In Mexicali. They found a tunnel in Mexicali today.
What?
They're not going to show it on the news? Let me type in Mexicali.
Want treats?
I'll do this week just in case. I thought good night, Kim Tone. See, that it's going to be, they have them in Spanish. They show it in Spanish. Wait, ABC News Tonight.
Uncle Eddie gonna get you fat.
Right?
You got a bag of treats. Jesus. Thank you very much, Eddie, for that.
Hey, we love Bubba's here. All right, looks like I'm going to have to translate for you guys as best as I can.
Y autoridades localizaron un narcotúnel en la frontera de Mexicali, Calexico, muy cerca del Gran.
So they're saying they found a tunnel in Mexicali on the border.
Y fue la madrugada de este martes que las fuerzas policíacas.
It's funny, you can't find this on any English channels.
Mexicanas localizaron un narcotúnel en el interior de una vivienda ubicada a unos metros del cerco fronterizo Mexicali-Calexico. Hay detenidos.
So in Mexicali, they found a tunnel.
El túnel se encontró en el interior de la vivienda número 9, ubicada en la calle Tepic de la colonia Santa Clara, a unos metros del cerco fronterizo, en el área de la Gran Plaza Outlet del lado
So it's in an area of Grand Plaza.
Según un vecino, quien no quiso mostrar su identidad, mencionó que desde hace un mes escuchaba trabajar una máquina por más
So they said it's been going on for months.
de una semana sin que se notara movimiento sospechoso.
This is where the tunnel goes?
Yeah.
Where does it go?
Into California.
No, but like just some random place or inside a house.
I don't know. They haven't said it yet. It looks whatever. This is where it goes. I don't know. I can't see what it is yet.
Sería mucho una máquina, no sabemos qué es lo que era y de dónde provenía el ruido hasta que pues ya cayeron la policía.
Okay, let me put on closed captioning so I can inside they lived 9 people.
Pues ya se empezó a oír el rumor que era un túnel, se oía ruido de máquina, pero sí no se miraba qué tipo de máquina porque pues me imagino que es bajo tierra eso, ¿no? Tiene que meter la máquina bajo tierra.
It's a month. He's been here, so it's taken him a month to build it. So it took him a month to build this tunnel underneath the ground.
Ese domicilio se miraba muy tranquilo, vivía familia como uno.
De acuerdo al reporte policíaco, el narcotúnel tiene una longitud de 10 metros de profundidad.
Okay, so it's 10 meters down, so it's 30 feet underground. So it's 30 feet underground.
Y 67 metros de largo con dirección a esta.
75 metros, 75 meters, so what is that? That's like 225 feet. So it's 225 feet to the other side of the border.
Estados Unidos. El reporte oficial de la Guardia Estatal de Seguridad e Investigación, por sus siglas GESI, indica
she's
sin dar
talking too
más
fast.
detalle que
So now she's saying, remember the political report?
elementos de la GESI acudieron al domicilio donde se entrevistaron
So
con
basically it's a narcotics tunnel. This is not for pushing people across. This is all for narcotics. There's a show where they used to show like border patrols and them catching it. So the border patrol actually does scans of these tunnels and stuff like that, or of the ground, but I don't know how far down they go. They also have sensors on there that senses if they're drilling and movement underneath there. But I think at 30 feet below ground, I don't know if their sensors would work.
They're pretty fucking sophisticated.
Yeah, right? I mean, like...
That's what I was saying earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if there wasn't like a restaurant like halfway through.
A restaurant halfway through. You never know.
They're just riding on those damn train carts and shit. Like, hey, man, we'll get a burrito, let's say.
Right? You never know. Like people... Like people say, I should go and put a little bar outside in back of me. Just One of the Guys. Have you ever seen that movie? I watched that movie when I was a kid because what happens is she's a journalist, and so she wants to see what it's like because she couldn't get a job as a journalist as a woman, so she went and tried it as a man. So she became a man, and then she falls in love with this guy. She didn't become a man, but she pretended to be a man. Falls in love with the guy, and at the end, she's like, no, I'm really a girl. And he's like, no, you're not. You're a guy. And then she's like, do guys have these? And me as a little, like, 10-year-old kid was like, oh, my God, I just saw some boobs. Deja Vu. You know what? Almost any movie Denzel Washington is awesome. Let's just look at what movies we can see. Have you seen Limitless? That was all right. There's Something About Mary. I love that movie. Right?
I'll be honest. I haven't seen a lot of movies with Denzel.
You haven't? Oh, I like his movies.
But you know, I've not most classic movies I've really not seen.
Yeah. Draining a flooded road. Let's see. I can't believe that there's no information on what we just saw.
Officer Tatum up in the scroll.
Yeah. You know, I hardly ever watch them, to be honest with you. Pedestrian being dumb for 10 minutes straight. Laugh Planet. It's got 1.9 million views. They'll probably get us in trouble.
Tatum was ragging on Snoop Dogg earlier.
Was he?
Yeah, he posted. Snoop Dogg posted a video of these cops that had to rough up a guy a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I don't think you can show Tatum's videos. I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't want to... Steve Turley. I used to watch him, but I don't know. I just... Indian live coverage of the Chauvin. Dude, I want... So this... Indian... Let's see. Let's watch this video. Let's see if they show me anywhere in this video. Speaking of the Chauvin trial. By the way, I keep getting notices. All my videos from the Chauvin trial have been marked as inappropriate for children. Can you believe that shit? Let's see if this guy shows me. Somebody said they saw me on CNN.
Maybe because there was a murder trial?
Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's see if they show me. I always like see. I'm sorry. I'm a... What do you call it? Why is my brain freezing right now? You know what I'm talking about. Somebody who thinks big of themselves. What do they call narcissist? I'm a narcissist. I'm not gonna lie. I like seeing myself.
Let me see if I'm in here. Let me see if I'm in here.
Isn't that being a narcissist? I don't
see myself.
Like a lot of people have been like, "Oh, I saw you, Eddie, on CNN News." Like, wasn't that just Villain right now? I think I just saw that guy was interviewing Villain, maybe. See, I don't think I'll be seen because, see, I got way up in there. This person wasn't way up in there. Why are we losing signal here? He's showing the cops again up there. Good night, Jeannie.
About the records that I ordered yesterday. Why don't we talk for a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm searching for something. You can talk. I'm just looking for.
I was just, so yeah, what I was saying earlier, I was thinking I'm gonna like put up some albums around the shop, but tomorrow I've got the Beastie Boys Root Down EP, or it might be an LP.
What's the difference?
EP, so an LP would be I'm dyslexic, so I might get these backwards. But I think an LP is called a long play, which means it might not be a full album, and an EP is an extended play, which would be a full album.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I always call them just LPs. I didn't know there was a difference.
Well, I mean, if you're used to buying bands, you know, they put their whole album on there.
Yeah.
So I think I might have them backwards. I probably have them backwards. I don't know. But Tool's Undertow came in today.
Uh-huh.
And tomorrow Beastie Boys Root Down. And tomorrow what is the other one I got? I can't remember. But anyway, I'm gonna put up I'm not taking any of my original pressings into that shop. Heaven forbid it gets robbed.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take my White Zombie, my Ministry, Motley Crue.
Yeah, they would definitely take that stuff, right? Okay,
well, I mean, no, if I had my, original pressing of, I think I have an original pressing of Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced, from 1968 or 1969.
Uh-huh.
And original pressing for Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Nice.
So heaven forbid my store gets robbed. I cannot have those records in there.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Unless you have them insured or something.
Yeah. And plus they mean a lot to me. Doesn't, but
yeah.
I've got GNR Lies album going, Motley Crue, White Zombie, Ministry. I think Wu-Tang might be coming in tomorrow.
Dang, you wear a lot of records.
They're not.
I still haven't gotten any information on the shirt I bought you, so I don't know if it's been shipped or not. Maybe they don't tell you when it's been shipped.
I don't know.
I mean, the other place told me, hey, your order was, or Fleckis told me it was shipped, so I knew that it got shipped.
Well, I know my merchandise from Enrique. I don't think I heard anything.
Yeah, and that took months too, didn't it?
At least 1 month.
Let's see. So I know I was in this area right here. Let's see if they get me. Let's see if I can see me. I know. I'm a narcissist. There I am right there. I just saw me.
There I am.
Watch. Let's see. Go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Here, I'll back it up real quick. We'll go and we'll show you when. Is it in here? Right there. Nope, that's not me. I'm not wearing a mask. Well, I am, but not that mask. Okay, never mind. It wasn't me. Let's see if you can see me anywhere in here. Come on. I'm a narcissist, I know. Fucking Eddie. I'm interested, though. Wouldn't you want to see yourself on somewhere? See my fat ass? It helps me want to get on my diet more every time I see my fat self on camera. Nope, I'm not there anywhere. I may have been. Oh, well. Oh, wowzer. I don't know. It's 9:30. What do you guys think? You guys having a good night? Did you guys have a good day? I know. Hold on.
I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of a big thing.
Ooh, this girl's good looking. Valerie Ullman. Let's see. And then we got to do this one.
China is asshole.
I always got to do the China's asshole. Ken Tone left already, huh?
They definitely is asshole.
Dumbass. Right? Let's see. I almost thought that. Can you guess who I thought that was for a second? Look in the big overbed on the river from Rampage and right here. I'm gonna make it bigger for a second. Tell me who would, if you look at that real quick, who you think it is?
Oh.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
The minute I heard you say, "Oh," I was like, you know who I'm talking about. Let's see.
Sunglasses and hat gave it away, and the skin tone.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg and Kevin reacted to Jade Carey's gold medal. Let's see. Is there anything else interesting on? Oh, wait, we can hit the live button. Let's just hit the live button. If nothing's there, then we're going to get the hell out of here. We always forget the one in the chamber. There's a lot of poker stuff on here because I watch poker. Live in Las Vegas. All dumb stuff. Call Zone, War of Duty, Minecraft. How do these people just watch video games? I don't understand. Tuesday night silent stream. Let's see what this is about because I'm curious. What the hell is a silent stream? What do you think a silent stream is?
I think it might be exactly what the fuck it means.
Like nothing? She just posts her picture up there and people can type stuff?
Yeah, and I guess people just, they treat it as a chat room. I don't know.
That's what it looks like. Look. And she's got 48 people watching this, which is nothing. There's no sound to it. The sound's turned up. It's just a silent stream. Just people posting stuff. You guys want to see Bakersfield? We can look at Bakersfield real quick, but you know, he didn't say, he's never saying anything to me.
On the eastbound side of the wrong way driver.
Ghost Riders in here?
Vehicle is stopped.
Let's see what's going on over here.
Trap unit.
Let's say what's up to these people.
Is this a license check? Why are they all hanging out?
Who knows? Who knows? Something about a PT Cruiser.
You don't hear diesel running. I do.
Shishi Big Shisherton. I hear a gunshot wound. Yeah, it's free money, right? Donut break.
Daniel, I'm gonna be nice tonight, buddy. We're having a good night. I'm gonna be nice to you, all right?
So it says no mention of other streamers, but I'm not mentioning myself. I'm just saying hi to people.
Oh man.
Ooh, look at the female cop.
Don't make it too easy though.
Ooh, she could arrest me.
So right now they are checking hospitals, guys, to see if anybody was hit.
So apparently somebody got hit. Good night, Paul. That cop can arrest me anytime she wants to. Do you know in Fresno they have these microphones all over the city?
No, I don't have to add DPF tonight.
And
this has the DPF filter on it.
They can
you'll hear it every once in a while and it clean itself out.
So what happens is if there's a gunshot in the city of Fresno, they have these speakers all over the city and it'll tell, and they can figure out where the gunshot came from exactly.
Huh.
And like one day I was at a friend's house and we go outside, there's a whole bunch of cops around there and they said, oh, we heard the gunshot. It said it came from here. And I was like, no fucking way. And so the cop showed me. He's like, look, and he showed me on his phone and he said it came from this corner and right there was where the fucking bullet was. Or the shell. So that's pretty crazy.
Some bitch.
Right?
A big protest about it right now.
Steve Pence will give her your nightstick.
Yes, it self-regenerates.
Did I ever get a frisbee by officer? You know, I never talked to any officers in Anchorage. Actually, I lie. I'm lying. I did talk to him one time. I was in Anchorage. I got kicked out of Chilkoot Charlie's because I got too drunk and started a fight. So I was walking home because my friends got pissed that I got kicked out for fighting, so they made me walk home. And I'm walking down Northern Lights Boulevard, I think it was. And these cops roll up on me, and they're like, "Excuse me, sir, is everything okay? You're having trouble walking." And I look at the cops, and I'm like, "Dude, I'm crippled. This is just how I walk." And they're like, "Okay, have a good night, sir."
That did not want to get the vaccine. What the hell?
Oh, goodness.
See you tomorrow, Susan.
Adios, Susan.
Yeah, it looks like they don't know what's going on right now either.
Let's vote him in office. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna let you go. It's been a good night.
Shut it down.
So
Drunk we're gonna get some food in his belly.
Yeah, because if you notice, Eddie's been eating the whole night. So yeah, you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for listening to our dumbasses. And hope you have a good night. What do you think, Drunk?
Meow.
Right on. From my pets to yours, from Drunk Uncle's pets to everyone else.